What is happening, my fellow lovers of shiny metals, and welcome to another Saturday night stack chat sponsored by Stackers Social. You know it and I know it. It's the only place to be when it comes to talking about all things shiny and round. And hello everybody. Who was the first lucky people in the chat to get themselves some groin coin this evening? We've got Ian Ritchie, no surprise at all. He's sat there every single Saturday waiting for that link to appear. Well done to you, Ian. But not only that, same as last week, we're giving it to the first 3 people in the chat. So Ian, 𝗬𝗺 Sterling and Divinia Robbins have all got yourself 10 groin coin already. Well done, guys. Congratulations to you on that one. And also a massive well done to Dave Richardson, aka Jack Stacks, who's got the comment of the week this week. So well done on the 10 groin coin there to you as well, my friend. Who else have we got in the chat? We've got Luke, 𝗬𝗺 Sterling, I've mentioned you already. BBA, my friend, great to see you. Who else? We've got Kevin Allthorne, all the way from Lakeland in Florida. Kevin, thank you very much for joining us, mate. It's always a pleasure to see you in the stack chats, as it were. Who else we've got? Tevva Coin Hunter, how are you doing, mate? And also Barry Wiggins, my friend, great to see you. Joker's Wild as well. Who else is here? Silver Stag Stacker, the one, the only, the legend that is Silver Stag Stacker. It's fantastic to see you, my friend. Ian Atterbury, thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Brilliant to see you as well. Danny Millington and also Sandy Millington as well, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Who else have we got here? Am I missing anyone else? Let's have a look. Jamie, I know I saw you. I haven't got you on the list yet, but I know I saw you in there. Jumping in Silver, Silverpunk as well. Who else? Am I missing anybody? Let's have a quick look. I think I'm almost there now. Baron Vampsky's here. Also Silver Noggy as well. Thank you for joining us. 𝐏𝐞𝐧𝐧, great to see you. 𝐏𝐞𝐧𝐧's a new member of the channel. Thank you very much for joining up, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Nerd UK, another legend of the community as well. And is that everybody? Let's have a look. I can't see any. Oh, here we go. Robot Toaster, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. There's Jamie's message. I knew I'd seen him. And if there is anybody else that I have missed, I can only apologise. Who's this? Tyke Mansky. Thank you. And KYH as well. How are you doing, KYH? Great to see you here as well, my friend. So, yes, thank you, everybody in the chat who's joined us so far today. It's going to be a wonderful evening this evening. Unfortunately, you are stuck with just this guy this week. No guests this week, unfortunately. I've reached out to a couple of people in the community, but I've not had any luck as of yet. But I will keep trying, guys. But for this week, anyway, you're back to just TSC. And isn't that what you're wanting to hear? No? No? You want to guess? Well, I'll try harder for next time, guys. But thank you very much for joining us. We're going to start off in the usual fashion by taking a look at what's been happening in the world of precious metals and coin collecting. Then we'll have a quick look at this week's spot prices and how they've been performing over the last couple of weeks. A little indication is they're in the right-hand corner of the screen already. And then after that, we won't be taking a look at new releases from the Royal Mint because there aren't any on the website, but we will be taking a look at new releases from the Royal Mint because I have a couple in person right here to show with you all today. So the ones we've seen on the channel in the website, but we're going to see them in the flesh today because they've turned up. So I've got a couple of beautiful bars to share with you all tonight, and then we'll do the usual duck races, etc, etc. So a lot of fun to be had. We've got a fantastic duck race bundle tonight, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. So KYH, what's this you're saying, mate? I'm going back to the Yorkshire Coin Fair tomorrow after the goodies I bought last time. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to join you this month, mate, unfortunately. I was hoping to, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I've got too much going on at the moment, so I'm going to try my best to get there next month. So if you go next month, KYH, hopefully I'll be able to shake your hand once again. Yeah, have fun. And Haven's going to be there tomorrow, as well as Ollie. They're actually putting a show on. I'm having a rennie, guys, because I've got a bad gut. So bear with me. Who's this? Raccoon, great to see you. Made it to the live show, and I'm glad you did, mate. It's always fantastic to have you here. Nerd's a great guy. Nerd's messaging me this week. He's sending me a little surprise. I don't know what it is, and he's touched me greatly by doing that, Nerd. So I'm super excited to see what it is. But thank you very much for whatever it is. Place to be on a Saturday. Absolutely. There's no better place. Who needs Anton Deck when you've got TSC, hey? Nobody. Come on. Good, thanks, Nerd, mate. Yeah, that's fantastic to hear, KYH. Right, okay, let me get this Rennie down me. And we'll get on with the news articles this week. There's a few interesting little tidbits this week, actually. Don't touch you. Nerd UK dropping the tone. Let me just pick the tone back up. Here we go. Put it on the table. Now Nerd UK's load it a little bit. Tech, was the parcel I sent one piece? You know what? Well, yes. No, the parcel was great, mate. I'm going to be we're going to be mentioning that a little bit later. But thank you for bringing that up, buddy. But yeah, I've got a little announcement a personal announcement to shoe in with the weekly announcements, as it were. Who needs Anton Deck when you've got TSC 2025, says the Craven one. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. You can't hear TSC's Saturday. You can't beat. I can't see my screen, it's so small. Thank you, Jumping, I appreciate that, mate. Hang on a minute, the Yorkshire Coin Fair is at Ainley Top. I live in... no, I think you're thinking of the York Coin Fair. Now, there's two different ones. The Yorkshire Coin Fair is at the Cedar Court Hotel in Huddersfield. So it's a different one, buddy. But I do know I think there's another one called the York Coin Fair, which is more located in York. But yeah, no, it's the Cedar Court one I think KYH is going to. That's certainly the one he went to last time when I did the show with whatnot there and got to meet KYH in person. Right, let's get that ready. It's got between my teeth and my gums. There we go. Got rid of it, guys. Let's do the announcements this week. Okay, so where are we? Here we go. Right. So first up, we have gold, precious metals and market trends. Gold hit $3,340 per ounce amid economic worries. Gold has surged to £3,340.80 per ounce as investors hedge against global uncertainty and fears of new US tariffs. Gold-related stocks are also climbing, with many issuing technical buy signals. Next up, we have platinum may be 2025's breakout metal. Analysts are bullish on platinum, which trades at $988.65 per ounce at the time of the article. It's actually gone up a little bit since then. Still far below gold, with tightening supply and rising demand from the green energy sector, some predict a major rally is imminent. So very interesting to you stackers of platinum out there. Next up, we have numismatic and historical highlights. The 𝗀𝗧𝗋𝗃 quarter named the best circulating coin. The US Mint's 2023 𝗀𝗧𝗋𝗃 quarter has been named best circulating coin at the 2025 Mint Directors Conference, praised for its strong historical and cultural resonance. Very interesting. It's a very interesting looking coin, isn't it? I quite like it. I don't know if I'd call it my favourite, but I certainly like it. It's certainly a nice coin. Next up, we have a little bit of sad news for all you 1 cent lovers out there, because the US Treasury will end penny production in 2026, citing high minting costs and declining usage. Pennies will remain legal tender and circulate for years, but no new ones will be made. So I take my hat off to the penny. Lord rest you, the humble 1 cent coin. And don't worry, guys, we've got a few of them. We've got a few in the giveaway bundle tonight. Look at that, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 US cents in there. So we're giving them away before they get rid of them, guys. Don't worry about that. But lastly, for the news articles this week, we have hikers discover hidden treasure in the Czech Republic. 2 hikers in the Czech Republic's something mountains have, it's 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 stumbled upon a hidden treasure while exploring an overgrown trail. They discovered an aluminium box embedded in a rocky wall containing 598 gold coins, bracelets, cigar cases and other valuable items. The coins, dating from the early 1800s to the early 1900s, are estimated to be worth over $340,000. The treasure is believed to have been deliberately hidden, possibly during times of political upheaval. So, what an interesting article that is, guys. Why can't I ever find $340,000 worth of gold. Well, I might for a hike. I go walking all the time. I've never found that. I'd never found so much as a penny. But congratulations to you Czech Republic hikers for being a little bit nosy and finding out, wow, why does that wall look a little bit weird? Definitely paid out for them ones, didn't it, guys? But yeah, no, that's for news this week. So some good news for good people, bad news for the penny, and good news for the stackers of gold, silver, and platinum. Because as we can all see at the bottom, they're all in the green this week. We had a week of reds last week and a week of greens this week. And I've said for the last couple of weeks, I think we're going to see a little bit of up and down in bobbing and throwing, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Because right now, at the moment, gold is sitting back up at £2,483.36, which is an increase of £67.26, or 2.75%. It's up on the dollar, up to £3,363.02, which is a rise of $155.43, or 4.73%. Silver is up to £24.79 per ounce, or $33.56, which is a rise of 41 pence and $1.20, or 1.67% on the pound and 3.67% on the dollar. And then finally, platinum is up to £819.78, or $1,110.16, which is an increase of £60.95, or $102.75, or 7.72% on the pound and 9.7% on the dollar. So definitely the best week for platinum's done best this week, should I say. Very, very, very nice price on platinum right there. We're still over $1,000. You know, if you look at the price of platinum, 5 weeks ago it was £743.45. Then it's gone to £737.84. It went down, back up to £763.76, and then down to £758.83, and now it's back up to £819.78. So platinum's doing very well. We're seeing pretty much the same thing on gold and silver, especially over the last 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It's gone up, down, up, down. I'm expecting to see a little bit more of that over the next couple of weeks, but we'll have a look at next week and see what the spot price is doing. But a good week for everybody who's got a good bit of gold, silver, and platinum already in the stack, because your holdings have just gone up that little bit. So well done to everyone on that one. You're supposed to report it, and the government takes it and pays you peanuts. So a lot of finders don't. Look, between me and you guys, I don't think I would report it. I honestly don't know if I would report it, especially if it was something only from about 100 years ago. Now, if it were thousands of years old and it had real historic significance, then that's something else. But if you find something that's only 100 years old, it's not that historically significant, is it? There's coins like that all over the place already, you know what I mean? So I don't know, because Raccoon is right. Basically, you announce that you found it, and then what happens is they come, take it all, and you end up getting a tiny, tiny sliver of what it's worth, unfortunately. But yeah, you're right there, Raccoon. Blistering Barnacles Adventures, say hello to me, son. I'll send you a present, says Dave Richardson. Dave, congratulations on the 10 groin coin, mate. You got comment of the week this week, so well done to you on that one. I love that part of a movie. Which movie is that? I've missed something here. What's 𝗏𝐽𝐾 saying? I think I've missed it now, unfortunately. I love movie talk. I do love movie talk. What have I watched recently? I watched 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗵𝗿 the other night, the new rendition of Dracula, where it follows 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗵, the sidekick, and I thought that was quite interesting, actually. Right, okay, so as I say, there's nothing with the Royal Mint to look at, but then again there is, because I've got a couple of new releases in the flesh, but we'll do them in a moment. We've got some fantastic items that's been sent across by the community. We'll get those open as well. But pickup wise, the first one I want to share with you all is not that one, it's this one right here, because it's another little ship coin for my ship shelf. Keep it ship shelf or up there, and this one's a £5 Mary Rose silver proof for the Barwick of Guernsey 2009 coin. It's a beautiful, beautiful silver proof, and as you all know, I do like a nautical theme, so we're going to put it up there with all the other different ship pieces that I've got there. So that's the first pickup this week. The next one I want to share with is not for me, it's for one of you guys, but it's not for tonight, it's for tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I'm going to be doing the gold member exclusive live stream to all your gold members. Just so you know, the item that's up for grabs in the gold exclusive duck race giveaway this week is going to be, it's an ounce of silver, but I never said it would be 1 coin, because I've done you an ounce of silver in 2 coins. So the first one is this beautiful 100 kwacha Zambia coin. It's a silver proof. It's got a 22 karat gold cameo on it right there. Absolutely stunning coin. It does come with its COA as well. So there's going to be that up for grabs, and to take it so it's above a troy ounce of silver, I'm also popping in an 1887 Queen Victoria Jubilee head shilling. It's a beautiful little coin. It really is, and it's still got loads of great detail to it. So that's what's up for grabs to tomorrow night with the gold elite live stream. So good luck to all you gold members tomorrow. Last month it was 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃 who took home the Vortex bar, so we'll find out who's going to be taking home those beautiful pieces this month, and of course you'll get the stickers and the poker chips, etc, etc. I was making a Shrek reference earlier in the chat, Mr. Craven said. Oh, Shrek. I used to love Shrek. I used to watch Shrek nearly every single day when it came out. I used to know the entire script off by heart. It was back in those days. It wasn't like it wasn't these days. I had Shrek on VHS. And there was never anything decent on telly. We didn't have cable. We only had like 4 channels. So I used to just watch Shrek every day because I thought it was quite entertaining. It's terrible, isn't it? But how times have changed since then. You can watch God knows what films at the press of a button these days. It's brilliant. Ship shape, TSE says, jump in. Absolutely. Ship shape on the top shelf. Gold panners are supposed to declare the gold they find, but they don't. Shh. They're supposed to. They are definitely supposed to. But again, I'm not sure if I would. I'm not sure, you know, just falls into my pocket and I go home and then, oh, what's this? That's just found this in my pocket. Just put that on the shelf, you know. But you're right. You are supposed to declare it. You absolutely are. But, you know, if you find a nugget of gold out in the middle of nowhere in a river and no one's around, you know, I can understand why people pop it in my pocket and do one. You said ship, right? I said ship with a P. Yes, it was ship with a P. It's not 9 o'clock, and we like to keep things family friendly as much as possible around here. Who wants to come gold panning in Scotland? I do. Me and Future Investments were meant to have sorted that out years ago, and it never happened. So if anyone wants to put together a trip up to Scotland to do some gold panning, put my name down first. I'm well up for that. Gold panning is hard work. You should be allowed to keep it. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I do know, but it's down to mineral rights, isn't it? You know, even if you own property, doesn't necessarily mean you own what's in the grounds, because mineral rights and property rights are completely separate. You can own the property rights of a premises and not own the mineral rights. So if you find anything in your ground, in your land, it's not actually yours. It belongs to somebody else, and that's very, very common as well. I wasn't literally the opposite end of the country. I'd love to, says Robot Toaster. Yeah, I mean, I'm far enough away, but I'd still be up for a trip to do that. Lovely Jubilee head TSC, super prizes. Thank you very much, Ian. I appreciate that, mate. The gold prizes, I definitely try and make you know, worthwhile the membership, and also for the membership giveaway, which will be happening next Saturday, because next Saturday is the last Saturday of the month, and this Saturday is the last Sunday of the month, because the last day of the month is a Saturday. So it's the rare occasion where the last Sunday is before the last Saturday. Gold panning, not hard work if you use a sluice. I collect gold while you sleep, says Numismatic. No, but I want to use a pan. I want to do it old school. I want to pretend in my little head that I'm a pioneer back in the wild West American, you know, the Colorado mountains, etc. But I still think it'd be a lot of fun. Going for gold, we playing catch up, as Henry Kelly used to say. Yeah, fair play. My go-to series that I know off the top of my head, word for word, is the very early Red Dwarf. The early Red Dwarf stuff. You know, it's hard to beat that. The first series of Red Dwarf stands out against the entire rest of his series. It's just so much better. It's, you know, it became a little bit more commercial after the first series, but the first series had real serious undertones of, you know, what would be the psychological effect to somebody waking up out in deep space, everyone else in the crew's dead, there's only them there, and a holograph which has been designed to help keep them sane. And there was some really good undertones to it, and the acting was very good. But same as say, the second and third series they were still great, but the longer that show went on, in my opinion, the worse it got. But the early series, like Raccoon says, absolutely fantastic. Red Dwarf and Blackadder, big fan of both. I lived in Scotland for years, loved it, says Selfer. Well, I'm not surprised. There's some beautiful sites up in Scotland, there really is. My mother was born in Glasgow. There you go, jumping. There you go. Awesome Smee, says Sandy Willington, love it. I watched Red Dwarf on the first run. Yeah, absolutely. I used to love it when it was out originally. When I was a kid, I used to watch it on a Friday night. I think was it Friday night at 9 on BBC Two, if I remember correctly. Might not, I might not be 100% there, but I'm sure it was. My mum was born in Greenock, jumping. There you go. There you go. Everyone's letting us know where their mums were born. Love it. Second series of Red Dwarf had 𝗂𝗂𝘁 best playoff at the end of the episode. I like 𝗂𝗂𝘁. Now the 𝗂𝗂𝘁 episode I really did like. 𝗂𝗂𝘁, and he crashes him, doesn't he? I did like that one. There was definitely some great episodes throughout the whole series, but if you're going to put them in order, I'd definitely say the first series is my favourite. I heard panning for gold is better if you go into the water up to your groin. Always better when you get up to your groin. I love it. Raccoon best playoff was marooned. Remind us on that one, Sandy. I can't remember, but I think the playoff with 𝗂𝗂𝘁 was very good. It was very good. Villainous, how you doing, my friend? Great to see you here, and Magsy as well. Thanks for joining us. Right, okay. Yeah, let's get some stuff opened, guys. Let's get some stuff opened. Or do you want to see what's in tonight's Duck Race bundle? Let me know. Which one do you want first? Openings or bundle? Bundle or openings? Let me know in the chat, guys. Bundle or openings, and we'll do whatever you guys like. Some people get gold hunt in wetsuit, goggles and snorkels crawling along. I don't fault them, mate. Got open, duck race, show me, open, duck race. Fairly equal, duck race, it's still fairly equal. Whatever the next one is, we'll do, because it's fairly equal there. So whatever the next one is, duck. No, that don't count, you've just done it jumping. You can't spam. Open daddy, says X20. There we go, X20. He already has me stitched as X20, he does. We were talking the other night, he had me absolutely rolling, he does. X20, you get yourself on one of these stack chats soon, mate. I'm holding you to it. And BBA, let's make it happen at long last. My good friend BBA. Come on for just 10 minutes, my friend, come on. Anyway, let's do some openings then. So, let's have a look what we've got. Selfer, I'm glad you're here, mate, because I've got this here. As you can see, it says on it, TSC open 30th of the 5th, 25, before going live. Self-Ahordian. So, do you want me to do that, Self? Do you want me to open it next? Because the 30th is Friday. So, do you want me to open it on the Saturday while I'm live, tonight, next Friday? Let me know on that one, mate. Let me know. But thank you for whatever it is you've sent. And I'm very excited to find out. I love a mystery. You guys know I love a mystery. So, we'll start off with something I've been sent by Dave Richardson. What a guy. He's here with us tonight. Good friend of mine, Dave is. He started his new channel, guys. Make sure you go over and check out JackStacks64. BBA, you know what to do, my friends. You know what to do. But do go and check out good old Dave's new channel, JackStacks64. He's a fantastic guy, and he's got some brilliant pieces. I bought 4 boxes of 48 eggs. I hope you got them for a good price. Right, I think Dave may have sent us some stickers across or something, but he says, to TSC, just a little thank you for all the help you have given me, JackStack64. And mate, you didn't need to do this. Come on, buddy. I'm always happy to help you out any way I can, mate. But thank you very much, because I do massively appreciate the gesture. I really do. So let's find out what's inside. And oh wow. Oh, look at that. I've got his poker chip. I've got a Jack Stacks poker chip. I love that design, mate. I love that design. It's like it's a Wild West cowboy skeletal version. Kind of reminds me of that guy out of Star Wars, the bounty hunter, the blue one. If you watch Star Wars, especially with Mandalorian, you'll know what I mean. But that is cool. That is seriously cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these super funky, super handy coin stands that you can pick up on my What's Not shop. I think the small size is perfect for a poker chip. There you go, look at that, absolutely fantastic. But not only that, because we've now got in stock, well, we'll be on the website tomorrow, but we now have the larger size for 1 ounces as well. So this is the package Tech was referring to earlier. So we've got the larger size for 1 ounces. We've got the smaller size for the smaller size coins, like perfect for shillings and stuff like that. As you can see right here, if I put this shilling on the smaller version right there, and if you're a fan of pre-decimal like I am, you'll know the struggle, because they're the ones you often get. They're the ones you often get. They'll take in 1 ounce coin very nicely, but you know, the big, the clunky, they take up a lot of room. They're a lot more subtle. You know, they are 3D printed, but I personally think they're a lot better than these ones. And I'm going to be using the 3D printed versions from now on. And if you do want any of these small ones, they're available in the shop right now, and it's 10 pieces for £4, so you get 10 stands for £4. And with the larger sizes, it'll be 10 stands for £6, and they're an absolute steal, and they're absolutely fantastic. We've got them in 2 colours, white and black. At the moment you can buy them either white or black, but I'm going to start doing some mixed packages, so you get five of each in them, etc. But very, very handy coin stands if you want to display your pieces, guys. So do check them out. Super cheap, super cheap, and really, really handy. But that's the first one from Dave Richardson. As I say, we've got the Jack Stacks 64. There we go. BB8, you're a legend, mate. Thank you very much. Where's Jack Stacks? Link, BB8. Oh, he's put it in there. There we go. Jack Stacks. Let's give you a pin. There you go. Get over and check out Jack Stacks. He's a fantastic guy. He really is. It's good old dad, as BBA likes to call him, who comes and joins us every single week in the Stat Chat. He's a wonderful guy, and he's donated loads of coins to the Duck Race bundle in the past. So yeah, I can't speak highly enough of good old Jack Stacks. This one right here, this next one right here, I can't remember. I'm not sure where it's come from. They did put a fantastic little stick on the back, but unfortunately, when I took the sellotape off, it kind of came off with it, unfortunately. But thank you, it was a lovely touch, it really was. I love little touches like that. We just, you know, those little details. Just like we say, God is in the details, don't we? You know what I mean? Ooh, packaged very well indeed. But I think I'm about in now. There we go. Fantastic, right. Ooh, little sack. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Oh, what is it? Oh, wow. Oh dear. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to nip somewhere very quickly. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a moment. I'm gonna have to. You'll still hear me because I'm all rigged up wireless these days. Got my mic on, etc. So you'll still hear me, but I've got to get something to show you with this this last piece I've been sent. If I can find it. I assume you can still hear me. It should be in here somewhere. Should be, if I can't find it. Oh, that's an annoyance. That's an annoyance. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm coming back, guys. Here I come. Here he comes to save the day. That means TSC is on his way. Hey guys! Right, no, I couldn't find it, and I'm not spending too long looking. But let's have a good old look at what's in here. So basically, I've been sent some dice, which is fantastic, and some stickers. What I was going to look for is I've got a box, and I've got about 100 sets of dice, all different sizes, D20s, D12s, D10s, D4s, D100s. I've got D2s, all the dice, but I've been sent another pack. And whoever this is knows I am a big fan of D&D. I think this is Nemo. I think this is Nemo because I've got a tiny little ducky, and he can go up there for sure. Got a tiny little ducky, a load of dice. Look at that. Looks like a tiny little 1-1 version. That's fantastic. Some tiny little horseshoes there, good luck horseshoes, and some more dice, and just some awesome little cool bits. And let's have a look what's in here. I think this has come from Nemo. Let me know, Nemo. This is fantastic. Yes, here we go. So I was right, because here we go. We've got the Nemo's Numismatics poker chip right there. And I thought it was him because we were having a chat about Dungeons and Dragons in Stackers Social. Link in the description, by the way, Stackers Social, it's the place to be. And we were talking about it, and we're both fans of D&D, and we think it's about time that we started a D&D group within the community. So we're going to be looking into it. We're taking it seriously, and we're going to be looking into it. So if you are interested, pop that there with Jack Stacks one. If you are interested in joining us, let me know in a DM. You will need to commit to it though, guys. Sorry I'm late, can't be in the chat tonight, but I'll be listening in hope you're all having a great evening. So everyone stop what we were saying about 365 because he can hear us. So be careful now. I'm glad you're listening in, mate. It's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? So I guess there's going to be a few busy people this weekend. But thank you very much for popping in and popping the message. And make sure you do lick the like button on your way out. And that's the same for all you guys as well. Lick that like button, guys. Give the like button a good old licking. We've got another little rubby ducky up there. Go on. There you go. Oh, Nemo, thank you so much, mate. That's super kind of you. We've got a Paladin sticker right there. Some D20 stickers right there. I absolutely love these. I really do absolutely love them. And we really genuinely are going to have to get that campaign set up, mate. We really are. So same as say, if people are interested, let me know. You will need to commit to it. We'll probably do it one night a month. You know, make it reasonable. But obviously, if you do want to get involved, then do let us know. We might even YouTube it. We might even film it and YouTube it and broadcast it for everyone to watch along as well. But no, that's very, very generous of you. I'm going to put them on the back just there. I've got all the little bits I've put in there so they're safe, buddy. But thank you so very much. I need to show Nemo. I need to show you my my box of dice. I tried to get it out. I was meant to find it the other day because they was putting pictures of dice in Stackers Social, and I was going to put a picture of all my dice and say, "Did someone say dice?" And I've got so many of them, guys. Really have. Big fan of tabletop gaming, but Nemo, thank you very much. Dave Richardson, thank you very much. That's exceedingly kind. And then the other package I've got is just a box full of coin stands, and as I say, they have a large size, so they're going to be up in the shop as of tomorrow, guys. I'll get them listed tomorrow, and they'll definitely be available for you to pick up in next Monday's auction. I've got a few highlights for next Monday's auction I'm going to share with you all tonight, guys. Some beautiful pieces. So do make sure you come across and join us Monday nights and whatnot. I do a live stream, so I'm there having a chat with the chat. You know, even if you're not buying, still come across and have a good old chinwag and just enjoy the show. You're more than welcome. 𝗕𝗂𝗃 has the printers set up already to run through the night, punk. Do love dice. I play a lot of backgammon. The dream is to have 30 1 Oz silver to play a game. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be really cool, Calc. Absolutely. Where are we? That's cool, Camp. Yeah, I think so too. Hey, Silver Pump. Hey, Silver Punk. I think you mean Silver Punk. How's it going? I'd love to, but my work schedule is all over the place. Yeah, I get that, mate. I get that. We'll try and be as accommodating as possible. But with these things, it gets really annoying if there's certain people who can't make it, and then the narrative they're involved in it just gets so difficult. You know what I mean. Anyone who's played D&D before will know what I mean. They really will. Dykes, it's great to see you here. Hey everyone, hope you're all having a great weekend. I am myself. It's a long weekend this weekend, isn't it? We've got Monday off, guys. People are saying hi to Silverpunk, not me, lol. It's confusing sometimes. Stacker ferocity. Yeah. Fair play. Great to see you though, Stacker, mate. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Fantastic to see you here. So, what do you reckon? Should we do the first one of the new pickups from Royal Mint? I've got to be lucky here because I want to do these in the order they were released. So I don't know. Let's see how lucky I am. See, I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with this one. This one feels right to me. It feels right to me. Let's have a look. Did I get it right? Two shuffle. Not yet. Later. Come on. Tell me I got it right. I'm going to be so impressed if I got that right. I think I have, Oh, I didn't. Oh. That's really annoying then. Okay. Well, we'll start off with the other one. Here we go. Here we go. Right. Fantastic. Right. Let me get the actual piece out. Oh, this is strange. So this one come in a separate little bag. The other one didn't. The other one hasn't. But this one very nicely put into a second little bag by the Royal Mint. Thank you very much, Royal Mint. And if I get that open, we can see that inside we have a bag in a bag in a bag. Here we go. Noob, how you doing, buddy? I've seen Noob's name in his comments. My good friend 𝗫𝗺, always a fantastic pleasure to see you here. So, right, this one right here is a fairly new coin. It's only bar. It's only been out in the last couple of weeks. And this right here is the airplanes of World War II. So the World War II Battle of Britain 1 ounce silver bullion minted bar. It's designed by, was it Dan? I think it was Dan Form on this one, wasn't it? No, Henry Gray, the other one, I think was Dan Form, sorry, I do apologise. Henry Gray's the designer on it. I think he's done a fantastic job. You've got 3 of the most iconic airplanes from World War II here. You've got the Spitfire at the front right there, followed by the Messerschmitt right there, and in the back you've got the Hawker Hunter right there. I'm saying that because of the shape of the wings. So you can tell that's a Spitfire because the wings are rarely rounded. The Spitfire had a really rounded wings. The Messerschmitts had more straight edge, cleaner cut wings like that one there, and the Hunter Hawker kind of had not quite as rounded as a Spitfire, but definitely not as straight line and rigid as the Messerschmitt. So I'm saying that's the Spitfire there, Messerschmitt and Hawker Hunter in the background. Unless anybody believes differently, do let me know. And they are flying across a landscape, well, or seascape. It could be either, because you've got the sea right here, but you've also got the White Cliffs of Dover, which are all made up of loads of individual little different sized dots on the background right there. In the bottom right here, you can see it says Battle of Britain. And if we flip it over, you can see we've got the Spitfire right there. I think that's probably the most iconic plane from World War II, especially for me anyway. But yeah, the Spitfire right there. Above that, you've got 1 ounce 9999.9 fine silver. To the left, you've got the Royal Mint name and logo right there. Above, you've got some details of a weight of 1 troy ounce, the alloy 999.9 fine silver, and then at the bottom you've got Annie Jessops, who of course is the Deputy Master and Chief Executive of Royal Mint. I really like this bar. I think it's great. It's got a really low mintage. They actually did this bar in 5,000, which is a low mintage for a 1 ounce bar from Royal Mint like this. I think it's going to be a popular design. Loads of people love the Spitfire. You know, I think it's going to do well over time personally. But I'm very glad to have one in my collection. So let me get myself one of these stands, and I think I'll go for a black one this time. And we'll pop that at the back right there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but yeah, we'll pop that one right there. And we'll go for the last item. Here we go. I'm not sure how long we're going to be going on for tonight, guys. Same as say, I've got a few things to go through. We'll have a good old chat, but no guests tonight, so it'll probably be a little bit quicker than some different evenings. Maybe spending upwards of 700. Very nice, very nice. Not very nice bar. Agreed, says Ian. Yeah, I think so. Not quite as nice as this next one though. I'm going to be honest with you, but very disappointed by the Royal Mint. Very disappointed on this one because the next bar is the most recent one to have come out, and it's the Odin bar. The 4 bar. The Odin bar is the previous bar. That's what I'm about to reference. So the Odin bar came in a beautiful little box, and it had it was kind of like a silver proof, and then it had a box which perfectly fit 1 silver bar in it. Now for the 4 bar, we've not done that. We've just sent it in the assay TP. So why do a series and make them so different? That just plays with my OCD Royal Mint. It just absolutely plays with it. You can punk right off with that. All right, keep off my 4 bar. I've seen what you've done to yours in Stackers Social. Keep away from it, Silverpunk. Now, good work on it. It looked great, but don't be coming near mine. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. Right, so let's have a look at it. So this is the next one in the Nordic Gods series. So we had 4 This one, so we had Odin, this one's 4, the next one's going to be 𝗏𝗏. So let's have a look at 4 in all of his detail right here. So you've got the mighty 4 with his hammer, Mjølner, in hand right there. And he's having his chariot pulled by his trusted goats right there, and at the bottom you can see his name of 4. 1 ounce silver bar, Royal Mint, the original maker. I love the packaging. I think it looks great. Turn it over. You've got the name and logo there. 1 ounce 999 fine silver, and you've got a Nordic dragon band right there at the bottom. Really sets it off. Beautiful looking piece. You've got the same details as the other bar. Weight 1 troy ounce, 999.9 fine silver, and then Annie Jessup's for definitely Monster of the Mint. I'm just really disappointed, really disappointed that it hasn't been issued in the same way as the previous bar in this collection did. But the bar itself, I love it. I really do. I think it's a great design. I probably prefer the Odin one if I'm honest with you, but I'll let it settle in and then let you know after I've had it a little while. But as a bar goes, I really like it. I think it's a great series. You know me, I love the Vikings, so yeah, I'm happy enough with that one. And we had a look at it last week on the website, but that's it in the flesh right there. So I'm going to pop that on one of the stands right there. There we go at the back. So that I think I don't know. 𝗪𝗺, did you get back to me? 𝗪𝗺, let me know. I've got the other piece here, but I think he wants me to wait till next week on that one. So do let me know. 2023 Snowman came this afternoon. Oh, great work. Fantastic work on that one. I've learned how to do customs now. 𝗂𝐾𝐁 once you get the hang of it. What do you mean just a customs form? All you have to do is write out what's in the package, mate. It's fairly simple. But I'm glad you sorted it, buddy. Anything made by Royal or Germanium Mint is gorgeous, says stackcollectorcnb. I'm not sure I'd say everything when it comes to the Royal Mint. Germania I'm a big fan of, love their pieces. There's been a couple of Royal Mint pieces I'm not so fan of myself, but they have brought out plenty of beautiful pieces and they continue to do so. I just think, some of them, not for me, but we all have different tastes, and it takes all sorts to make a world, doesn't it? 3 in the series fit the Odin box, mate. It says it on our 3 in the series fit. Oh, it looked like it was. Are you sure? Let's give it a go. But thanks for letting me know that, Precious. I'm going to find out. Let's find out. That would make sense if they all fit in the same box, then. Fair enough. So I've got my silver proofs upstairs, so I'm going to have to grab the box. But I know exactly where this one is. It's in my box of silver proofs right here. Where are you? All right, I need one. That's the Odin box, which is this one right here. There you go. Told you. I'm back. Coming back, guys. I'd obviously missed that detail on the website, but let's have a look. Yeah, I guess. The reason I didn't realise that is if you look inside. Let me go onto my close-up camera. There we go. Looking inside, it's got like the slots in the middle, so I guess you could go Odin in the top. Where's 4 gone? 4 in the middle. Yeah, so I get what you mean there. I thought because it only had the 2 things, it was designed just for 1, just like that. But no, thanks for letting me know on that one, 𝗪𝗺. I appreciate the heads up, brother. So thank you very much. But that's made me feel a bit better. All right, I'll let you off now, Royal Mint. 𝗪𝗺's got you a reprieve on that one. We'll pop the box somewhere like there. There we go. We'll pop him there. You can't see him on camera, but he's there. You'll know he's there. With a new card, back to night shift I go. Oh, thank you very much, Nemo. I appreciate that, and thank you so much for the package, mate. Very, very, very kind of you. You're already in the duck race tonight, aren't you? Let me have a quick look at the names. Nemo. How are you? Let's have a look. If not, I will add you in, mate. No, it doesn't look like you are, so I will add you in, buddy. Nemo, there you go, you're in. Anyone who's a channel member gets automatic entry into the duck races, guys. That's why I'm adding Nemo, because he's just become a member of the channel. So thank you very much for that, buddy. How to join the duck race? So the lines close at Friday, but I'll show you how to join it. So if I go onto my channel, Stack Collector So if you go over to my channel, you can see it says home, video, shorts, live, playlists, posts. Click onto where it says posts in fact, I'm too lazy to ever type it out, so I'll just go into the previous one. Here we go. For next week's duck race, there we go, I'm too lazy, like I say. Next week's duck race, and that is going to be the 31st of the 5th, 2025. We need a phrase, guys. Who's going to give me a phrase? Let's go with 4. We'll go 4 because we've had a look at the 4 bar today. So I'll create that, and what you need to do is just go onto that post right there, click on the comment button and write 4, THOR, and you'll be entered for next week. But lines for this week's have closed at midnight last night, every Friday. But if you're a channel member, you get automatic entry. So the only way to get into tonight's duck race would be to take out a channel membership, and then I would add you in automatically, mate. I'm such a noob. What is the duck race? Well, the duck race, mate, is something we do every single week. You're a channel member, Calc, so you don't worry about it. You get automatic entered. And, you know, I think it's a good time to go through what the bundle is this week, isn't it, guys? So this is what's up for grabs this week. Don't forget, on top of this, Cobra last week extremely generously agreed to donate a colorized 𝗵𝗃 bar. It's got Darth Vader on it. It looks absolutely epic. It really does. So there's that as well. But as well as that, you're going to have a load of stuff that's been donated by the community, stuff that I've put in there. But we'll start off with this right here from 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿, a sticker and a couple of 1 gram bars right there. You've also got, sticker-wise, you've got the Stacker Social sticker, you've got the Saturday Stack Chat sticker, you've got the Stack Collector sticker, you've got the CY Sterling sticker, you've got the KYH stacking sticker, you've got the BBA Adventure sticker, you've got a Royal Mint oversized pound stamp sticker, you've got a Coin Noob business card, you've got a Stacker Social business card, you've got a coveted Stacker Social Pokemon card, and then if we move on to poker chips, you've got a Blistering Barnacle Adventures, you've got a CY Sterling, you've got a Stacker Social 1K giveaway with the duck privy on it, and then for coins this week, you've got a collection of 1 cents, as I showed you earlier. You've got the 1943 steel cent, you've got the wheat cent right there. So you've got a steel cent, a wheat cent, you've got a Lincoln Memorial cent right there, and then you've got this one right here, which I still don't know what that was for, but beautiful 1 cents, and then you've also got a Canadian 1 cent as well. So some beautiful 1 cent, and you know, with what's happened, what we've heard in the news today, you're not going to be able to get the 1 cents for long, so get them while you can, guys, get them while you can. But on top of that, as donated by BBA, we've also got a 1981 Taiwan $1 new dollar, and we've got a Polish 1995, what's the denomination of that? Let's have a look. 1 zloty? I'm not sure. sorry guys. But it's very interesting looking coins, beautiful looking coins, especially I love that Polish one there with the eagle on it right there, the Germanic style eagle right there. Absolutely love it. As well as that, I popped in a 1965 Churchill crown as well. As well as that, I think this came from Dave Richardson, but if I'm wrong on that, I do apologise, but this was donated, and it's a 1977 Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth right there. Absolutely stunning coin these are. This is copper nickel, so is the Churchill. But silver from myself, I've got a little bit higher in denomination for you all this week. It's 925 silver, and it's slightly worn, but it's still a wonderful coin, because this right here is an 1887 Queen Victoria Jubilee shilling, similar to the one that's been given away for the gold exclusive. It's a little bit more worn, but it's still 925 silver, so it's still a nice, interesting piece for the stack at least. And that's going to be thrown into the duck race bundle for tonight. And of course, on top of that is a Cardiff Gold pen right there. So that's free to enter, completely free to enter. If you're not a channel member, you just have to put the comment on the YouTube post. As I say, this week's comment is 4 THOR. And that will get you entered into next week's duck race. So you've got the whole week to enter, and then next week we do the same thing every single week. Normally it's at 9 o'clock, but I think we're going to get through tonight a bit quicker. So I think it'll be a little bit quicker before we get through tonight. So yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. Trump has his Trump coin. Abraham Lincoln has the 1 cent. And above all else, you come here on a Saturday night and you get the groin coin. That is the best coin to have. We all know the #1 coin is the groin coin. And let's get some groin coin issued out to you all. So let me think of a little something here. Stack Collector has the groin, as Nerd says. Absolutely, the groin coin. Beats Trump coin any day of the week. Any day. I was looking at annual coin sets, and the premium set are copper-plated steel for some of the coins. Oh, well, very interesting. Thank you for letting us know, Davinia. Yeah, absolutely. Don't break the pen, says Sandy. Who's break? Oh, the Cardiff Gold pen. I would never break the Cardiff Gold pen. It's too sturdy for that, my friend. They're well made, well made. Brilliant pens, fantastic to write with. But that's tonight's Duck Race bundle. And yeah, it's a fantastic bundle. Thank you to everyone who's donated something, especially 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃 with the 1 ounce 𝗵𝗃𝗃 bar that he donated last week. He, if you weren't there for it, he challenged me to drink. He said he can drink a pint in under 5 seconds, and he told me if I had to drink a pint in under 10 seconds, and if I could do it, he was going to donate a piece to the Duck Race, and if I couldn't do it, I was going to have to owe him a 1 ounce piece. So we smashed it, guys. I think, if I remember correctly, it went down to got it down in 4 seconds, something like that. So yeah, we smashed it, and we won the Darth Vader for you guys. So one of you lucky guys tonight is going to be walking home with that colorized 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 bar, plus everything I've just gone through right there. So what a fantastic bundle that is. Really, really is a fantastic bundle. Right, guys, okay, let's go through. Shall we go through some of the items I've got coming up on Monday's auction? It's definitely one for you lovers of pre-decimals, but with some beautiful, gorgeous world coins as well. Because right here, I've got an EF 1935 Rocking Horse crown. Beautiful, beautiful condition. It's got literally all of its detail still on it. Absolutely all of the detail. It's you know, it's definitely EF. I wouldn't go as far as to say AU, but it's definitely EF easily. So that one's going to be up for grabs. This is the coin that the George and the Dragon's based on this year. That's the original Art Deco design. It was issued in 1935. It was the first ever commemorative coin to be issued by the Royal Mint. And it was King George's Silver Jubilee, I do believe. I'm sure it was, yeah. King George's Silver Jubilee. Wonderful coin. So that's going to be up for auction this week. You guys told me you wanted me to get some crowns in, so I've done that. We've got the 1935. We've also got a stunning 1894 right here. Let me see if I can get it out quickly. And glove up. There we go. Because, as you know, guys, when the capsules come off, the gloves go on. That's the way we roll around here. 1 in 70, I think, jumping. What's my chances of 2 on the trot duck racers? Don't know, mate. We'll have to find out. It's not 1 in 70. It'll be more than 1 in 70, but I'm not doing maths right here. But we've got a beautiful 1894 crown right here. Absolutely stunning. Widowed head or old head. Or veiled head, Victoria, right there. Beautiful condition, very fine, easily, absolutely stunning. You've got some worn on the raised areas, so George's helmet and the dragon's rib cage. You've got still loads of details in the harness of the horse's face, etc. So a wonderful, wonderful coin that one is. And likewise, we've got another crown. So I did promise to get you guys some crowns. I did promise to get some. Anyone seen Victoria Antiques? He's got a Whatnot channel and shop on the Isle of Wight. Lovely old fella was selling some stunning crowns yesterday. Well, just ignore that, completely ignore that, and come to the Stack Collector auction on a Monday at 6. And it's better coins, better prices, and a better host. No, Victoria Antiques are on Whatnot. Fair play to them, but as I say, 6 o'clock on a Monday. We've also got an 1895 stunning condition crown right here. Another absolutely beautiful piece. What have I done with my little stands? I'll use one of the larger ones here. There we go. You've got some gorgeous. I've got a couple of gorgeous half crowns. These aren't normal half crowns. These are. When did the veiled head finish? It started in 1896. The veiled head finished in 1902, mate, when she died, bro. I've got some gorgeous South African half crowns. This one here is 1932. Look at that stunning depiction of King George right there. Crowned King George. We didn't get this on our coinage. So jealous of that. But that's a beautiful looking coin, it really is. That is a 1932 South African half crown. Not a UK half crown, a South African half crown. There we go. And as well as that, there's some beautiful. Yes, 1983. Yeah, so the last year was of Queen Victoria on a crown was 1901. The first year she wasn't, it was 1902. That was Edward. Edward 1902. Last year of Edward 1910. The first of King George the Fifth was 1911. Through to 1936, where it became George VI. Through to 1952, when it became Queen Elizabeth. They're the coronation years, not the first coin years. You've got 1918. Going back to what we were discussing, we've got 1918 rupee right here. Absolutely stunning. Another beautiful depiction of a crowned King George right there. Absolutely gorgeous coins they are, guys. They really are. And that's why we've called this auction Silver from Around the World. But it's not only that, guys. We've also got some more of the stunning British pre-decimal, just like this absolutely gorgeous 1914 florin right here. Very fine condition. Absolutely stunning. Look at the strike still on there. Absolutely gorgeous. And not only that, guys, just to put that, we need a cherry on the top. I know we need a cherry on the top. I remembered, I knew, you mistook what I said, Ian, last week, all right. But the cherry on the top for the pre-decimal is, we've got a godless, guys. I've got a godless florin, an 1849, first year of the florin. We've got a godless, and we'll put that there. But in usual style, because we've been doing it the last couple of auctions, I pulled out some more beautiful gold wedding anniversary silver proof crowns with the 22 karat gold cameos, and all three of them are going to be starting at £1, guys. Starting at £1. So there's going to be some fantastic deals had. There always are. The last couple of auctions, items been going well under spot price. I'm not talking a couple of quid under spot price. I'm talking about things that have gone, you know, 5, 6, 7 quid under spot. Really under spot. So there have been some fantastic deals. Get yourselves over it if you're into that kind of thing. Monday at 6 p.m. But even if you're not, come along for the show. Just have a laugh and sit back and relax. It's always a fantastic time. It really is. And we'll probably be doing a buyer's giveaway again next Monday. I haven't picked anything out yet, but I'll certainly try to do so for the auction. But let's put that florin with your one right there. You can't really see it on there, but yeah, there we go. Here we go. I'm showing off again. I've just got a veil-head sovereign. Well, show it on your channel, mate. I'm sure we'd love to see it on your channel, buddy. But yeah, no, they're some of the highlight items I've got for Monday's auction. It's not everything. There's going to be loads more than that. I mean, loads more. And I say, do come across and join us. But that's about everything I've got to go through this week. Announcement wise, I've told you about the new coin stands coming into stock tomorrow. We've gone through the auctions, we've gone through the news articles. Nothing in the Royal Mint this week, and yeah, I think that's about it, guys. So we'll be heading off to do the duck races soon. Not quite yet. We'll have a look at what's happening in the chat before that, but we'll definitely be doing that soon. Thanks for your last auction giveaway. It's a beauty. Yeah, Sandy, that coin. Beautiful coin, beautiful condition. I'd say it's, you know, it's VF bordering on EF, that 1952 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗏. Absolutely stunning condition coin. It really was. So well done to you on that one. You've took a couple of the whatnot giveaways, I think, haven't you, Sandy? You got me into Queen Victoria, says Jumping. I think it's Queen Victoria. It's not Joseph Edgar Bowen, who got you into Queen Victoria, mate, with his fantastic design for the Jubilee portrait. And I don't fault you, mate, because I'm a big fan of Queen Victoria coinage. I really am. Oh, my bloody gas has gone in my lighter. Let me get another one. There we go. I got to break free. I got to break free, Radio Gaga. Two good songs, not my favourite. My favourite is the Seven Seas of Rye. I love that Queen song. I do love some Queen. Queen are absolutely fantastic. They were a fantastic band. They really were. I saw Queen in the 70s, said Magsy. Oh, you're so lucky. I would love to have gone and watched them live. I really would. I won the win at the coin fair too, says Sandy. Yes, you did. Yeah, and that was a £0.50 if I remember correctly. It was a very nice coin as well. We Will Rock You, Bohemian Rhapsody. They're very good, but my favourite is the Seven Seas of Rye. It's a fantastic song. Otherwise, what's one he did with Bowie? It's I Want to Break Free, isn't it? Is it I Want to Break Free? I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been so long. I show up just in time to hear some Queen best band of all time, says Mr. Kiwi. They were definitely up there. They really were. Always sensible to have additional gas. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the problem is, Ian, quite often I have a little bit too much gas and I'm full of it. Full of hot air. You're going over to a stack chat, put something I've not seen before. I mean, you've put a couple of things in there, mate. I'll go over to stack chat in a little while, buddy. Dancing in the Street. Yeah, no, isn't that the one that David Bowie did with Mick Jagger? The only thing I can get in my head is fried chicken, because it says that in the song that we do. Let me find it, guys. Which one is it? Queen and David Bowie. Under Pressure. Under Pressure. Under pressure. Breaking down on me. Breaking down on you. Sometimes it's hard. Under Pressure. Oh, it's a song, that is. Absolutely fantastic song. Yeah, Mick Jagger and David Bowie for Dancing in the Streets. That is one of the campest music videos I've ever seen in my life. It really is. Good song, but the video, it has me in stitches. Already said it, Under Pressure. I missed it, mate. I didn't see it. Thanks Ian. GSH, I appreciate that, but the chat is popping off tonight. And I didn't see that in time. I had to Google it. Don't give up your day job. My day job is a cabaret singer, jumping, so I don't know what you're talking about. Stone Cold Crazy, one of my faves from Queen. Yeah, fair play. I mean, I'll be honest with you, mine is definitely, as I say, Seven Seas of Rye. It's not one of the biggest hits, but I just love it. I really do. And then after that, Under Pressure, Bohemian Rhapsody is definitely up there. Fat Bottom Girls. Love Fat Bottom Girls, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, some brilliant. When I was younger, I had the Queen Best of Platinum Edition. It had 3 CDs in it, covering quite a lot of Queen's anthology. So yeah, I've always been a huge fan of Queen. Who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Yeah, what a song. What a film, though. Highlander, what a film. Absolutely fantastic. Punk, you leave them alone. Punk. Stop it. Stop it. That's a Scottsdale Michael bar right there. That's a Scottsdale St. Michael bar. Stop it. All right, stop it, Punk. They look brilliant, but stop it. I love that bar. Fantastic work. Well done to you, Punk. Well done. I did look. I'm in mixed views. I'm in mixed views about what Punk's doing right now, because on the one hand, it looks good. It does look good. But on the other hand, stop destroying beautiful pieces of silver. Yeah, I don't know. I think one day, I'm going to have to get a Punk bar off Silver Punk. I think I am going to have to get one of them one day, because they do look fantastic. They do. But I'll have to get I won't be able to give one I've got in my collection. I'll have to buy another one, so I've got the Punk version and the non-Punk version. Liking it, Punk, says Ian Ritchie. Yeah, no, they do look good. They do look good. But you've treaded all over some sacred ground, as far as I'm concerned, with some of the pieces you've chosen, buddy. You know what I mean? Stacking with Craven. Oh dear. There's this, my dog Hovis reaction when he heard the duck race bundle tonight. I'm not surprised, Hovis. I'm not surprised, mate. I'm really not. It's a good bundle tonight. It really is. When asked what's it like being the best singer, Freddie Mercury replied, "Go and ask Stephen Perry from Journey." Fair enough. That's the kind of thing that Freddie would say. He very interesting personality, didn't he? Enough with the Scottsdale punk, says Silver Stag Stacker. Stag's on my side, punk. Stag's on my side. Right. Go out. Do it to just punk an Australian kangaroo or something. Nobody likes them apart from Jamie. Go and do it to something like that or something. Stop doing it to other pieces like my favourites. You've done the Vortex bar, you've done the Michael bar, shame on you. You've done the bloody Odin bar, shame on you. X20. Oh no, look at that. Look at that. Who's the daddy? I got no idea. No idea who he's referring to there. None whatsoever. That's had me in stitches, that did. I did. You got one spare. He said he's after a godless florin to punk up. I wouldn't let him buy one. I would not let him buy one off me. Not a godless, mate. Come on. It would be a bloody godless thing to do that to a godless florin. One of the most prized coins in the collecting community. The 1849 godless florin, minted for only a few months, taken out of circulation. They had to wipe the drawing board with it and completely redesign the coin with a new size to it. They had to include the phrase DG, which meant by di gratia or by grace of God. It was originally emitted on the 1849. Very, very unpopular. People generally thought that it caused drought, disease, famine. They thought they'd angered God by taking by grace of God off from the coin. It's amazing. This is 1849, so this isn't thousands of years ago. This is a drop in the ocean when it comes to the timeline, when you think about it. And people were so religious back then. They actually thought taking a couple of letters off a coin would anger God. So we had to take it out of circulation, add DG back to it, and then put it back into circulation, which is when it became the Gothic florin. A very, very similar, slightly larger coin, very similarly designed, but includes the phrase DG. And the godless, same as I say, is, they, no matter what condition they're in, they do command a premium to them. They're a beautiful and sought after piece of numismatic history, and I'm very, very proud to have quite a nice condition one in my stack. Actually, it is one of my favourite coins. It's not far actually, but I showed it pretty recently, so I won't bore you all with that. There you go. Punk has to be done after this speech. True legend. You're about to lose some groin coin, right? I'm getting real with you. You're about to lose some groin coin right here. You keep talking about doing it, punking up a godless florin. Punk, if I see a punked godless florin, you're going back to 0 groin coin, no matter what, mate. And it's like 0 groin coin for 6 months. I'm locking you in a little groin coin cell where you're banned from even earning groin coin for 6 months if you ever do that to a godless florin. I'm not joking. You want to see what's in the lineup for getting on next? I think Punk's gonna end himself in groin coin prison right here with this talk. No, it wouldn't be nice to see it happen to a Kew Gardens. No, it wouldn't. If you're gonna do it to a Kew Gardens, do it to one of those gap filler ones that cost about £1. Don't do it to a real Kew Gardens. Why would you do that? So many coin collectors out there that would love to own a Kew Gardens in their collection, and they can't get one, they can't afford one, and they have to watch you punk one up. Get together. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't do it, Punk. I'm begging you. Don't do it. I kind of want to see. Part of me wants to see it, though. Part of me does want to see it. CY Stain says, love my godless florin. You picked one up from the show, didn't you, CY? They are great coins. They really are great coins. Send him to the Tesco gulag. I don't know about that. Was GSH already live? I'm not sure what you mean, Trido. I'm not sure what you mean there, buddy. Trido, I've been meaning to message you, mate. I would like you to come on and join me for a stack chat one time. I will message you on Stacker Social, but you just reminded me, mate. I completely forgot, but I would love you to come on for a quick chat and just so we can all get to know you a bit better, because you're a fantastic guy. I met Tridell in Germany. He is a really nice guy, and I would be honoured to have him on for a chat. I did indeed, Bud, says CY. Yeah, absolutely. He's picked some fantastic pieces up for me, CY Sterling has. He really has. 8:10. I feel we'll wait up till 8:30. We'll do the duck race 30 minutes later. Still want a double flying TSC. You got one for me yet? I got one for you, mate, and you didn't want it. I messaged you and I said, "Hey, jump in. I've got a double flying here. Do you want it before I auction it?" And you said no. But I'll look into getting you one, mate. We'll look into getting you one, buddy. I didn't pick one up this time, but I will get one very soon. Do leave it with me. I've had a couple come up. I will cry, says Danny. Thank you, Danny. I'm with you there. I'm with you. Nah, end of the month, Trudell. For the GSH auction. So that's the 29th of June, that one is. It's not July. I said July previously. It's June. That's going to be a great show, that is. That's going to be a fantastic show. Yeah, if anyone wasn't aware, I'm going to be co-hosting a auction with GSH for some of his fantastic paws. And as you know, I am genuinely a big fan of GSH's paws, and you know that because they take centre stage in my backdrop. Both those bars. I call that the Odin bar, and that is obviously the Odin bar, but they were both done by GSH. Fantastic quality. I absolutely love them. Are you going to Berlin in Jan? I absolutely am, mate. Yeah, I want to go every year going forwards, mate. I really do. I really do. Let's have a look. Sorry, Trudell, and X20 also thought it was this week. No. So the auctions, if it's the auction you mean, it's the end of next month, isn't it, GSH? No, I'd buy something that costs an arm and a leg. I know, but I had one. I did have one jump in, but I'll get you another one. Don't worry about it. It was just bad timing, wasn't it? Because you were getting something expensive at the same time. Sometimes things need to be broken and enhanced. Sometimes, not always, punk. Not always. Not always. All right. Not always. And when it comes to coins, beautiful, beloved coins, perhaps never. Perhaps. Nah, he's got to do a Victoria Younghead Shieldback Sovereign. Here you go, punk. That's what you got to do. A Victoria Bunhead Victorian Shieldback Sovereign. If I see one of these get punked up, we're done. We're done. We are done. That's one of my favourite coins. That is. It's my favourite sovereign. I've got second favourite sovereign is the crowned King Charles. I mean, I've got a few of the more regular Benedetto Petrucci depiction ones, but I do love a sovereign. I really do. Let's have a look. What's we got? Quell surprise. What do you mean, noob? I'm not getting you there, mate. I'm not getting you there. Do let me know. That flipping Victoria gets everywhere, lol. She does. She gets around, doesn't she, old Queen Vicky? I can't wait to buy jumping in TSC a drink in Berlin. Well, I am very sorry to inform you there, my friend, that I don't drink, and I haven't drunk in over 3 years. So I will have what we record 𝗵𝗨 something. It was basically a fizzy apple juice, and that's what I was drinking when I was over there. But I will certainly have one of those with you, my friend. That would be a lot of fun. Victoria Beckham, that is. Victoria Beckham. She doesn't get around much anymore, does she? Maybe once upon a time, but you don't really hear much from the Beckhams these days, do you? I certainly don't. They haven't belled me for a while. I said it and I thought, mate, it sounds like they contact you personally there, TSC, but we don't. Well, I've not heard from them recently anyway. I don't know about you guys. Had Vicky been on phone to you? I've not heard from her in ages. I'm worried about Dave. Quickly persuaded, babe, says Sandy Millington. Oh, I love it. I would never do anything with Queen Victoria on our punk. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can of Monster, mate. Got it. Got me Can of Monster tonight. Don't you worry about that, guys. Although I need to chill out on monsters. I've had a bit of news from doctors. I went through me MOT. I went for my MOT a couple of weeks ago, and I got the results from my MOT recently, and I've got to calm down on the monsters a little bit, unfortunately. But otherwise, I'm all right. I'm nothing to worry about. I've just got to tweak my lifestyle a little bit, and maybe have a little bit less sugar, a little bit less fat, and a little bit more green veg. We'll see how I get on. We'll see. Anyone wanting to buy TSC a drink in Berlin, I'm willing to help you out and drink them for him, says Nerd. Nerd, I really hope you can join us this year, mate. It was a shame that you couldn't join us last time, but I really would love to see you there next year, mate. I heard Victoria hated speaking English. Is that Beckham or Queen Victoria? I'm confused. I don't know anymore. I'm confused. We're talking about Queen Vic. We're talking about Victoria Beckham. I don't know. It would surprise me if that was true about Queen Victoria. That would surprise me, but then again, it's not something I've heard before. Dsviniya has not had a drink in over 3 years too. Well done to you. Well done. Stay off monsters, 𝗕𝐶. They full of caffeine. It's not the caffeine that does me. It's for sugar. It's for sugar in them. It's insane. Let's have a look. Carbohydrates, of which sugar 11 grams. All right, there's 11 grams of sugar in there. That's an insane amount of sugar. It truly is. It truly is. So per 500 ml, it says 56 grams. Okay, well this is a 500 ml can, so why are you telling me in 100 mils? So it's not 11 grams, there's 56 grams. 56 grams of sugar. 56 grams of sugar in one can. It's insane. It's an insane amount of sugar. I really do need to come down. I really do. Looking forward to the Stacker Social Berlin Scooter Grand Prix. I'm going to be back on those scooters next year. I love those scooters. Yeah, me and Noob had so much fun bopping around on the scooters. We really did. So yeah, you'll definitely see me going around on the scoots. Record nerd on his scooter 𝗕𝐶 after all the drinks. Oh mate, I'll take my handlebar mount. I don't know if I took it last year or not, but I'll definitely take it this year. Looking forward to yeah, I've done that one. You be hyper with that much sugar, 𝗕𝐶. Well, I've had 3 monsters already today, Dsviniya, so I don't know. About that one. 𝗕𝐶, send me your number. We can help loads with the sugar. I reverse my type 2. Oh, we'll talk about that, Barry. Well, yeah, we'll have a chat. I'll after the live stream, of course, and probably not tonight because as soon as I finish live streams, I kind of shut off. And I'll look to respond to everyone in the morning. Green equals poison in my book. Lettuce, but no, lettuce is pointless. Lettuce is pointless. Get out of here with lettuce. You know what? I'm sure isn't lettuce negative calories? Don't you actually use more calories eating lettuce than it actually gives you? I know celery's like that, isn't it? I don't think waste of time. Broccoli, that's what I'm talking about. Proper food. I'm getting more broccoli in my diet, you know, stuff like that. I want to get more blueberries in my diet. Broccoli is a superfood. Blueberries are a superfood. I'm going to be getting back on the turmeric capsules. I've got capsules. We've got turmeric, black pepper, and cyan, I think, in them, something like that. It's definitely turmeric and black pepper. And I'd take another tablet that's got garlic oil. Garlic, another superfood. Get as much honey in you as you can. That's a superfood. You know, blueberries are great. They're an antioxidant. They're fantastic. So yeah, with food, I just need. It's the effort. It's not the food that does me. It's the effort of cooking it. I'll be working all day. I mean, I get home and I ain't got the energy to cook. So I'll just go and whack something in microwave and have something that's just not really healthy. But yeah, I think I'll put it around pretty early, easily. But it'd be nice to catch up and have a chat anyway, Barry. So we'll definitely touch on the phone, mate. Let's have a look. You wouldn't eat 56 grams of sugar. No, I wouldn't never sit there and honey is sugar. No, completely different things, Dsviniya, honey and sugar are. You know, sugar, obviously they're both sweet, but they are completely different. Dinner for breakfast, and honey is ridiculously good for you. It's honey is an antibacterial. They use medical grade honey. They put on wounds. Even today they'll put it on wounds because it kills bacteria. Honey, you know, sugar's very, very bad for you. Honey is actually quite good for you. Well, ridiculously good for you, actually. Dinner for breakfast, lots of greens. Yeah, I'm loving it. Don't know about that. Breakfast. I'll tell you what I do like to have breakfast, and it's quite healthy. I have strawberries, blueberries with some Greek-style yogurt and honey on the top of it. And they are, yeah, it's very, very nice. And the blueberries, the strawberries, they're healthy. Yeah, there's fructose in the strawberries, but you know they're better for you than they are bad for you. And you know, it's all about having a balanced diet. I can't just eat rice and boiled chicken. That would just bore the hell out of me. I need to have a little bit of little bit of enjoyment in my meals as well. I'm looking forward to Nemo and 𝗖𝗺 camping trip with all our almonds. Haha. Sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Black pudding is superfood. Mate, I've got nothing against black pudding. We've said it before. I'm down with black pudding. I think it's beautiful. I love black pudding. I love haggis. Haggis is quite similar to black pudding. Not the way it's made, maybe, but it's quite similar in texture, in flavour, etc. But I really do love them. Dinner, we've done that one. A BLT just wouldn't be the same without lettuce, 𝗕𝐂𝐴. It might not be the same, but you know, just because it's not the same doesn't mean it's worse. You know, better is not the same as well. You know, so just a BT for me, mate. Just BT. Stuck on the 𝗕𝗿𝗏𝗏𝗔, guys. Stuck on the. I can't find a decent cigar shop for love and money, and I've got to go out. I've got to go like to the next city over, and I didn't have enough time today. But I'm looking online to get a nice box of cigars. Mind you, needn't talk with all the chocolate I eat. Yeah, that's all serious aside. It's the treats I've got, because what I'll do, I'll eat my tea, and my tea won't be too bad. Might not be the healthiest, but it's not too bad. But then what I'll do is I'll sit down and I'll eat a full packet of 𝗏𝐶𝐿𝐴𝐶, a full packet of crisps, and biscuits, and probably a couple of chocolate bars as well. And I'll sit there and I'll look at it and be like, how? I mean, serious guys, when Whatnot gave me a bag full of 50 chocolate coins, and the bag was huge. It was a huge bag, and I sat there and I ate them all in one go. And I don't know how I do it. I really don't know. And then the next day, I sit there and I'm like, oh, why is my stomach so bad? Why? Oh, I'm such a victim. Why is life so unfair on me? You know, it's nothing to do with the pile of chocolate I ate the night before. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I have got to sort it out a little bit. Never prepared cauliflower rice before. How do you do that? Cauliflower rice? Who said that? That sounds interesting. 𝗖𝗺𝗺𝗵𝗿. I like black pudding. I do like black pudding. No fruit, says 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗏𝗿. No, fruit's all good. I like fruit. Fruit is nature's candy, so I'm okay with fruit. Brown rice is the worst, 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗏𝗿. Yeah. I don't mind egg fried rice, special fried rice. You know, they're good rices. That's the best type of rice, if you ask me. Egg fried and special fried. In fact, Uncle Ben's done a new flavour packet, savoury chicken rice. I love that stuff. I need to go and stock up on a load of that, because that is really, really nice. No fruit for breakfast will give you type 2, lol. I'll risk it. What's wrong with fruit for breakfast? I've always had fruit for breakfast. Whether it's grapefruit or berries and yoghurt. I like a bit of fruit for breakfast. Leave me alone. I'm having fruit for breakfast, all right? I'll do everything else you want me to do, but I'm having fruit for breakfast. Had some good news. Got my capsule for my Korean map stacker that got damaged in transit. At least I got a full refund. The capsule cost 36 from America. Well done to you, mate. Celery is great as it's, like I say, it's negative calorie, mate. It's negative calorie. It's for blue cheese dip. I love blue cheese. I love all kinds of cheese. I'm a fiend for cheese. I put nearly a full packet of cheese on each meal. It's ridiculous. I just bury it. I literally do. Just bury it in grated cheese, no matter what I'm eating. You've got to stop the Randall cycle from happening. What's the Randall cycle? What is the Randall cycle? I've got to look at this now. Randall cycle. It's a type of diet. Randall cycle, also known as a glucose fatty acid cycle, describes the reciprocal relationship between glucose and fatty acid utilization. I'm bored already. Bores me. I'm bored of you, Randall. Right? Where's me fruit for breakfast? I'll read that while I'm eating my fruit for breakfast. Hey, how's that? It sounds to me like you got to break the Randall cycle. You know, I've chucked him out of here already, mate. Cauliflower rice is way better. It sounds interesting. Is it just like cauliflower fried in with your rice or something? I'll look into that. Just got back. Has 𝗕𝐂𝐴 opened parcel? No. Do you want me to open it now, 𝗕𝗺𝗺? Let me know, 𝗕𝗺𝗺. Let me know if you want. I've got it right here. I wasn't sure because you put open on 30th, but I've got it right here. And if you would like me to open it, I'm more than happy to do so. Selfie says yes. All right, we've got one more unboxing. Hey Benson, thanks for joining us, mate. Well, you take care. Right, let's do this. I'm super excited about this. I love a mystery. You guys know I love a mystery. So let's find out what's in here. Here we go. Right, here we go. I'm in the box. I'm in the box. Here we go. Oh, I'm not. I thought I was, but I'm not. He's put it together so well. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. I'm in the box. Now I'm in the box. Right. Oh, interesting. This looks cool. This is cool. I like this. Look at that. Some kind of, looks like snakeskin case or something. Let's have a look inside. Oh! Look at that! Look at that! Check you eyes. Only going to send me some Costello and some Hamlets. Oh, mate, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's got me covered for the next couple of stack chats. So is it a humidor case then? That's so cool. That's so cool, buddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, mate. I really do. That's lovely. That is, because I do enjoy my my Saturday night cigar. I used to smoke cigars quite regular, but now I keep it to a Saturday night treat when I'm with you guys. And mate, that was super generous of you. Carry case leather, yeah, no, that was a beautiful leather carry case. I know, not a humidor, but you know, where you keep your cigars. Better late than never, says William. Fantastic for joining us. Well, you've not missed the duck race, so don't worry, buddy. You've still got the best to come. So I'm not stuck with the 𝗵𝗵𝗁 anymore. I've got something a little different. We'll probably start off with a Costello Classic next week, and then move on to a Hamlet. It's going to be so much fun, says Jumping. Oh, fantastic. Ned's 100% right. It slows down the absorption of sugar in the gut and stops the spikes. Dr. Paul Mason, it's pretty cool regarding fibre intake. I just try and eat healthy and exercise, mate. You know what I mean? I don't tie into all that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know. You know, it goes over my head, guys. It does. What's the chance I think Davinia said 70 in one earlier, but I think it's higher than that. I think it's about 100 to 1, roughly, something like that. Yeah, again, I'm not doing that kind of maths in my head on Saturday night. but good luck to you, mate. Good luck to everyone who's entered. Now I got the Hamlet music advert theme in my head. Is that one where it used to be Russell Abbott, didn't it? It used to be Russell Abbott who used to do the Hamlet adverts. I used to love them. Did I accidentally join a Weight Watcher chat? It's turning that way, isn't it? You know, fantastically useful if people are trying to look. I had my MOT at the doctor's robot, so my doctors told me I'm at moderate risk of heart disease right now, but only just at moderate risk. So I'm literally just above the threshold of low risk and moderate risk. So although I'm currently at moderate risk, I've got to do a couple of dietary tweaks just to get myself back, just sneak back under that radar and get myself back down to low risk. So that's what brought it up, because I was saying I had me MOT. I've got another MOT in 5 years. You know, I didn't fail my MOT, but I got a couple of advisories. All right, so I've just got to take those into account. Where's my groin coins from? You've got, Danny, you've got them. I've given them to you already. You earned yourself groin coins. Danny Millington earned herself 10 groin coins by saying, I'm the only person who looks better in a flat cap than Mr. Sandy Millington. And as I explained to Sandy, flattery, my friend, will get you everywhere. It will get you everywhere. So Danny's won some groin coin. We're going to do some, next up, we'll do groin coin. That's what we're going to do now. Kidding me, you're like a stick compared to me. Is that me? Because, mate, my gut's getting big. You know, what used to be pecs are now getting a bit soft. You know, I have got to. You got to remember, I'm a tree surgeon, so normally I'm a lot better shape than I'm in right now. I really am, but yeah, it not take me long to get back on top of things. My uncle liked Hamlet cigar until they had open heart surgery and had to quit. Oh, well, that's it's very unfortunate for your uncle. But yeah, I do enjoy a nice Saturday evening cigar with you guys. It's yeah, it's my little cheat day, as they say. I enjoy it more when it's not Henry Winterman. I do. I'm not a huge fan. Why is Henry Winterman the only single cigar you can buy anywhere these days? You know, get some decent cigars in. Do people not smoke, drink cigars anywhere? Smoke. There we go. We got it. Meat, cheese, dairy products are all I've eaten for years. So you're on the Atkins diet then? That's or the primeval diet, whatever you call it. But yeah, meat and cheese. I eat too much meat and cheese. I'll get me some gout one day. I will. If I can neck a pint of water quicker than you, can I get some Glencoin? I don't think you can, Sandy. But if you can, Craven, if you can beat me at drinking a pint, mate, I'll give you Glencoin all day long. All day long. I can open my gullet and pour it down my throat. It was my party trick. And if you want to watch me do it with no hands, you can do it on my old YouTube channel. I put my hands behind my back, grab a pint glass in my teeth, and do that, and just neck it all down me. And I do it in literal seconds. One time I was actually going to try and get in the Guinness World Book of Records for how quick I can drink a pint. Obviously, I don't drink. I haven't drunk in 3 years. And when I did it last week for Cobra, that was literally the first time I necked a pint in 3 years. And I was a little bit out of practice, but I can normally do it a little bit quicker than I did last week. But yeah, that's my part trick for sure. That is a comb over in the photo booth. Is that me? I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. High meat and fat with low carb, which means sugar is the way to go in my view. There's plenty, you know. I agree with a lot of that, Punk, but I think you should, you know, something like broccoli. Get your iron and your fibre in there as well. But yeah, I think you're right there. Let's have a look. I'll post it in Stat Chat Interact, mate. Okay, right. Well, you know, if you post it, I've got a chance to beat you, mate. And we'll see how we get on. If I can do a pint monster, I reckon I can do it a lot quicker than water. I'll tell you that. Not had any dairy on my cereal since 2007. Yeah, I know. I do like milk. I couldn't go over to almond milk or oat milk or anything like that. I like my proper milk too much. You have no chance, Craven, says B-Bay. Who knows? He might be able to do what I can do. You know, you never know. Vegetarian due to not being able to tolerate meat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Smithster, I really am sorry to hear that because I'm a big fan of meat. But there's some nice things coming out these days. I like Quorn. I've always liked Quorn, like a roast Quorn log. I've always liked that. And you've got some, these Impossible burgers, and you've got vegan bacon now and stuff like that. So at least it's not as bad as it used to be. You must work the sugar off. You've got to work the sugar off. You've got to. Oh, that's not a pint. That's not a pint. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look at this, guys. Try and cheat us, guys. Craven's trying to cheat us. Tell me, does he deserve to lose Glencoin from this? Nah, Craven. I'm a big guy. I'm a tall guy myself, and I don't make, pints look like they fit in my hand like that, So it's a good try, Craven. Good try. I like your mini pint glass. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm right. So that was Craven's effort. Let me go and get my drink, guys. This is where you find out I was lying about being a big guy. I'm actually really, really small. Because we saw Craven's, and that was obviously a proper sized pint glass that he had there. No question over it, Craven. I know for a fact that was 100% genuine pint pot, that was. Just like this one I've got right here. Hold on. Fill it to the top. There we go. So here we go, guys. I've just gone and got my pint of. There we go. There's my pint. Complete real size pint glass. This is the same size as Craven's. Let me just find his. So for comparison, you got 𝗕𝗂𝗁's pint there. Get rid of let's get rid of that. You got 𝗕𝗂𝗁's pint and my pint. I don't think I could drink that in one go. It's not a pint. It's not a pint. That's my old drinking glass from when I used to drink. I used to walk around with a stupidly big glass full of beer. But, I like that. 𝗕𝗂𝗁's obviously a giant and I'm a little person. Going on a diet from 1st of June. Good luck to you, 𝗕𝗂𝗁. Good luck. Nowhere near enough data on that stuff yet, punk. This is why I try and get you know. I don't tie too much. You hear all kinds of stuff from all kinds of people, and it all contradicts, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So I never know what to believe on it. So I just say, you know, good balanced diet, not too much sugar, and some, you know, some good greens in you. I'm wearing PJ bottoms. Yeah, I'm wearing PJ bottoms. What do you think? That looks more like a pint tech. There you go. But that looks more like the pint glass I've got. That does tech, to be fair. Yeah, no, I very often wear PJ bottoms when I do the stat chats because you can generally only see me from the waist up. So why go to the effort? Might as well just sit here comfy. Evening backyard bullying. Oh, it's BYB here. Thanks for joining us, B-Boy. He says, howdy, everyone. Yeah, we're going a little bit mad. Oh, by the way, B-Boy, I wanted to say, you've been doing some fantastic work with your videos of the 𝗬𝗎𝗂𝗵, my friend. Fantastic work. You know, I thought to myself when I did the interview, you know, why am I doing this when this should be backyard bullying? Because you were over at Germany at the same time. So great to see you. Doing your work with 𝗬𝗎𝗵 guys, and yeah, as I say, if you haven't seen those yet, head over to BYB's channel. He's gone over to Germania, and he's actually at their facility, and it's really super interesting. It really is. And speaking of D&D, BYB is also a player, and we're really genuinely looking to get a campaign together, BYB. So if you are up for it, let us know, and it would be an absolute honour to have you there. I accept defeat, says 𝗕𝗂𝗁. Is this? He's put a little video up for last week. Oh, okay. This is actually on. So he's got me on the background, and yeah, he didn't quite win. Unlucky 𝗕𝗂𝗁. Unlucky 𝗕𝗂𝗁. Infinite ducks. We'll get the ducks. We'll do the ducks in a second. But I'm not going to do ducks until I've given away some groin coin, because I keep saying I'm going to do it. So next week there will be 2 Dannys in the chat. We fostering a pug. Sandy will be outnumbered. I love it. I love it. I suggest you get a yearly checkup, blood work, and all is well worth it. Well, my doctors told me I don't have to go back for 5 years. We said, you know, based on my results, I'm all good. So I say a couple of advisories. You know, try and tweak a few things before they get to be an issue. But I'm all good. I'm healthy enough, guys. No, nothing to worry about. It's all okay. Let's have a look. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, says BYB. No, honestly, I think you've been doing some fantastic work there. Who else is a fellow rambler, a fellow member of the Cool Kids Club? If you're a member over at BYB's channel, let us know, because he does some fantastic work. Papa H got himself the Flora and Fauna, guys. Look. Here we go. Yeah, great. It's a great coin. It is a great coin. Not massively my cup of tea. I can understand if people would like it, but it's not massively my thing. But I do think it's going to do very well because it's first release. I think it's going to be worth a lot of money going forward. Let's have a look. I would love to do some D&D. I don't know if I could commit to a campaign because, yeah, no, I get that. So what we'll probably do is do a couple of one shots. You know, where people who if people can't commit to campaigns, do a one shot. You do the whole thing. Anyone who doesn't know D&D, it's when you do the whole thing in one sitting. So you know, if people can't commit to be the next one, etc., that's also a great idea. So if you're up for doing something like that, yeah, I should have kept reading because he says, but I would definitely be up to run some one shots. But yeah, no, we keep talking about it, don't we? We do need to get that sorted. If you want to pick a time, you know, that's convenient for you, mate, then we'll work around that, and that would be fantastic. Being the first coin, it will be sought after, but I agree, not my style. Yeah, it's not. Look, it's a clever idea to buy it, even if you don't like it, because it's going to do well. It's the first one, so 10 years time, people are going to be after getting it. They are. I don't know. Does anyone know what the mintage figure? How have they played it with mintage? Have they minted a stupid amount of it for the first year, or has it got quite a normal mintage? Because if it's got quite a normal mintage, that's when it's going to be worth good money. But if they've minted a stupid amount because it's the first one and we know loads of people are going to buy it, then that'll obviously keep the premium down a little bit. But I personally think it's going to do well. Not a member, but you sub. Good lad, 𝗪𝗓𝗪. You are Jack Stacks. What's Jack said? Where's Dave? Are you in Stack Associate? Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Cobra and I were talking about doing a meet-up at his new office in Kent, and we could run an in-person one-shot. That would be fantastic. I'm not sure if I'd be able to make Kent's a bit of a trek for me being in the Midlands, but I would definitely do my best. I will punk that right up. Punk, you leave it alone, whatever it is. What's that, says Divinia. What's what, Divinia? If you talk about one shot, it's when you play a game of D&D in one go, so one shot, instead of doing a campaign where you meet up every week or every month over, some campaigns can last years and years, they're literally 10-year long, you know what I mean? So not everyone can commit to that, and if you can't, then you do a one shot and it starts and ends in the same night. Was it 3,000 boxed and was 160 or 16,000 in flips, something like that. If that's what it is, then it is. Yeah, it's going to be worth money. It's going to be worth money. It wouldn't surprise me because I know they sold out very quickly as well. So it would be very unlikely if you've got a stupidly high vintage. 2,999 when Punk takes one out. Yeah, true that. The mintage figures. As we've just seen, 3,000 boxed and 16,000 in flips, which is still a low mintage, guys, for what it is. First release, 10 years down the line, you'll see some very good returns on that if you've been able to pick one up. Did I see it? I did, mate. I did. I've got it myself jumping. I've shown it on the channel a few times. It's the 50th year of Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon D20 2-ounce silver piece, and it's one of my favourites, buddy. So thank you for sharing it. It's same as say I've got that up in my office in my display cabinet. But what is the coin? It's the Flora and Fauna, the first Italian coin we showed on the channel a few bits ago. But it's this one right here in Stacker Social. So this is the first ever Italian bullion coin. They didn't have a national bullion coin until this year, and 2025 is the first year of it. As you can see, it's the Flora and Fauna series, and you've got. That's the obvious right there. On the other side, you've got it's a floral design on it, and it's the first ever Italian bullion coin. So it's a great pickup to everyone who got it. I didn't get it, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I can live without that one. It's if I got it, then I'd just be tempted to get another date run of a double. And I'm doing so many date runs. It's so hard to keep up on all the date runs I'm doing at the moment. So I'm really not looking to do anymore. But congrats to anyone who did get it. My mind wanders for a second, then I wonder what you're on about. Yeah, but it happens to me too, David. That's not good because I'm meant to be hosting it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just thinking about that. I was like, oh yeah. I was, oh yeah, what are they talking about? Oh, I don't know. So I get that. You all know you love it. You are excited to see what gets the treatment next. In a weirdly macabre way, I am. In a self-hating kind of way, Punk. I am. It gets me so ambivalent. It's absolute cognitive dissonance when it comes to the punked pieces, because on one hand it's like, yeah, it looks good and I like it because I like punk style, but on the other hand it's a beloved piece of numismatic. So as I say, cognitive dissonance, my friend. I don't think it will be collected much go away. I've clicked something. Here we go. I don't think it'll be collected much because it looks shite. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that do like it, and I do think that first one is definitely going to do well, even if the rest of the series don't do particularly well. I think the first release I think it's a no-brainer, to be honest with you. I think whoever's got it, you'll see good return on it. It's like watching a car crash. You can't take your eyes off, no matter how horrifying it is. Perfectly said, Robot Toaster. Perfectly said. Exactly the reaction I'm going for. I wonder how many car crashes happen because the driver is distracted watching another car crash. I can imagine a few. I'm a saint, I'm a sinner. What's that? I'm nothing in between. I'm a saint, I'm a sinner. I will not be ashamed. I'm your hopes, I'm your dreams. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. Is it Bitch by Alanis Morissette? I think it is. I think it is. Let me know, Danny. It is. I'm sure it is. It's Bitch by Alanis Morissette. Beautiful coin. Beautiful song. I noticed I did that in the one auction. I was like, kept saying coin instead of song. Don't know why. I wonder how many. Yeah, we did that one. Breakfast in America, 𝗕𝘂𝗃. Breakfast in America is the best. When I went to America, I had the best eggs Benedict I've ever had. Oh, the buffets were too much, but they were beautiful. They really were. I'm going to shoot off now. If you could give a few shouts from what I said. Oh, yes, of course, guys. BYB is doing some fantastic giveaways for his 75,000 subscribers. He's had some wonderful pieces donated by some huge companies out there. And as he said, he's only 23 subs away now. I can't help him. Guys, because I'm already subbed. And I'm a member of his channel. So I can't help him, but we need you guys to go over there. In fact, I say I can't help him, but I've got more than one YouTube channel. There's the secret. I say the secret old channel. You've all seen it. You've all seen videos from it. So it's like the world's worst kept secret. But let's have a look. Backyard bullying. Come on, guys. Let's get BIB to 75k. So he can do these giveaways because they are fun. I've seen them, guys. They are fantastic. So, I'm already subscribed to you on both of my channels, BYB. Yeah, no, my camera's still good. So I can't help him. Guys. But you, maybe, hopefully, some of you wonderful people can. I'm sure you've probably already heard of BYB. There's a good chance you're already subscribed to him. But if you're not, head on over. BBA, you know what to do, and he's done it. He's got the link in there. Let's pin that one. So do head on over and sub if you haven't done so already, because I would love to see BYB. I've met him personally over in Berlin, and he's a wonderful guy. He's really, really nice guy. You know, you sometimes think these people, they might not be how they seem online, you know, but BYB, pretty much what you see is what you get. It's just a genuinely, you know, decent chap. So let's see what we can do there, guys. Just done it though. I was already, but done now. Thank you, William. Fantastic. We have Sigma investing machines, 10 ounce Oz Royal Mint 4-bar, 2 ounce silver Holy Lance, main prize 30 ounce of silver sphere. Look at that, guys. If that's not worth winning, then what is? That is absolutely incredible. It really, really is. 75k, that's amazing for... Okay, BYB, if you don't mind, before you go, can you ask a question to the chat, and whoever gets it right first is going to get themselves 10 groin coin. So if you don't mind, pop a little question, stacking related, in the chat, and the first person to get it right is going to get themselves... I'll tell you what, I'll give you 20 groin coin. How's that? 20 groin coin. But you've got to be subscribed to BYB. We're going to do the honour system, but you've got to be subscribed to BYB. We'll see if you've got a chance to pop one in there. I'm sorry for pointing you in the spot, mate. I do apologise, but I do need to get some groin coins out to people. And if you are new and you don't realise what a groin coin is, it's a type of point I give away. The first person to get to 100 groin coin wins an ounce of silver, and then as soon as someone gets to 100, we go back to 0 and it all starts all over again. And the next person to get to 100 will get one. Oh gosh, any stacking relating question whatsoever, my friend. And anything you like. In honour of being so close to 75k. Groin, up to my groin. Yes, this became famous from the live action duck race I did last year? Yeah, last summer. And I thought the river was like literally half a foot deep the whole way, and it turned out it was actually quite deep in some places. I had Wellingtons on. Pointless, because it literally got up to my groin. And yeah, I had to exclaim, "Oh no, guys, it's up to my groin." And yes, it's now been immortalised, that moment. But we'll need to do a real life duck race again soon. We'll do one soon. We will do one soon, I promise you. Here we go. What year did the UK Silver Britannias change to 999 pure silver? The answer I'm looking for is what... Okay, so this is the first 99... Not the first year. Not the first year. Oh, we got some... Got some coming through. I'm gonna double check it just to make sure. The first 999 Britannia minted. Pretty sure now, but I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, so let's have a look. Right. I don't think I've got anyone with it yet. I don't think I've got anything with it yet. Bear me a second. Okay, yeah, no, we have. For some reason, it was telling me the wrong date. I had to double check it because it didn't seem right to me. But I'm going to say the first person, there's a couple very, very close. A couple of people put the last year of the old one, 958. I think it was 958. I always get it mixed up with 956, but I'm pretty sure it's 958. But the first year, looks like oh, no, 𝗖𝗺 looks like 𝗖𝗺 to me. With 2013. The Britannia silver coin changed from 956 fineness, so it was 956, not 958, fineness in 2013. Before 2013, the coins were made from Britannia silver 958. This is why I get confused, guys. This is why I get confused. This kind of crap right here. Look, the Britannia silver coin changed from 956 fineness to 95 in 2013. So 𝗖𝗺, well done. But look, you got 958 there, 956 there. There's no bloody surprise. I always get 956 and 958 mixed up, is it? When you get stuff like that. But no, I got that as 𝗖𝗺, and just make what year did the I don't know, you know. Because when you say what year did it change? Well, 2012 was the last year of one and 2013 was the last year. Do you say it changed in 2012 and it went, after that it went to 999, or do you say it changed in 2013? Or do we just give whoever said 2012 and 2013 groin coins each? I think we're going to do that. Why not? Well, thank you, BYB. Thank you very much for that. That was very generous of you. Fantastic question. I would be inclined to say 2013 was the right answer, but I'm also going to give 𝗕𝗵𝗺, who said 2012 first, points as well. Because same as I say, 2012 was the last year, 2013 was the first year. So yeah, I'm going to give both of you groin coins. But BYB, very, very kind of you for doing that. Thank you so much. So 𝗖𝗺, you're already on the board. So you're now up to 30, and 𝗕𝗵𝗺, I think that puts you on the board. So 𝗕𝗵𝗺, I'll just put 𝗕𝗵𝗺, I know exactly what it is. We've got you on as 10. There we go, guys. Right, 7 minutes away. So we'll wait till 9 o'clock. Why not? CBA Googling has got different answers. Yeah, fair enough. First one came up with 2015. I was like, I'm sure it's 2013. So I had to re-Google it. But 10 guesses and I still didn't get it, fair enough. Sorry, it was more complex than 10. No, it's fine. I just, look, BYB, all it is I like to give more people groin coin. Any excuse I get. So 𝗕𝗵𝗺 gets 10, 𝗖𝗺 gets 10. Why not? But it's a fantastic question. Really was a fantastic question. Tech, you were close. You were very close. 𝗖𝗺 just pipped you to it. Both, if it's anything like the Royal Mint now, they release the new year halfway through the year. Yeah. True, very true. Why do you wait until I go to the loo to give out groin coins? Well, don't worry, Divinia, because I'm actually planning on to give another few out before we do the duck race. Health promotion advice should be worth something. Well, yeah, it can be. But if you want groin coins, I'll ask a question now. But thank you to BYB and congratulations in advance for 75,000. 23 more. You're going to get that in no time, mate. So I can't wait to see you win your giveaway, mate. I really can't. You're off. So thank you once again, BYB. Thanks for joining in. And I can't wait to see that announcement. 75k, mate. I really can't. And same as say, we'll sort out the one shot, mate. That will be a lot of fun. Right. Okay. So today we had a good old look, first-hand look, of a 𝗏𝗵 4-bar. And I learned by X20 that this box isn't made for 1 bar, it's made for 3 bars, of course. Duh. Thank you, X20. But we had the Odin, we had the 4. Which Norse god is the Norse god of war? You didn't go where you thought I was going to go, did I? Did I? There you go. Which Norse god is the god of war? We've had Odin and we've had Thor, but which Norse god is the god of war? No, it's not Odin. It's not Kratos. It's not Odin. Odin is not the god. 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝘁 is the god of war. Tyr. He lost his hand. He lost his hand because when the gods were trying to restrict Fenrir, I could do with a better box. I could always do with a better box, my friend. Could always do with a better box, buddy. But I quite like that one. Quite like that one. What's in the box? But yes, no. So Tyr, the god of war, he got on with Fenrir, the son of Loki, the giant wolf. He was the one god that got on with him. Got on really well. And the gods tricked Fenrir by chaining him up. He got a huge rope first, he snapped out, no trouble. Got a huge chain next, snapped out, no trouble. Went to the gods. The name of rope skips my mind. It skips my mind right now. It's something like Gleipnir. It might be, is Gleipnir the ring? Something like that anyway. But they crafted him a rope. And by that point, Fenrir, let me put Resurgent down before I forget. Resurgent 73. And Fenrir by this point was onto the gods, and he was like, well, I think this isn't a game really. You're generally trying to lock me up for good, aren't you? And the gods were like, no, how dare you? How dare you accuse us of such a heinous act? No, we're just having a bit of fun, mate. Honest, promise. And Fenrir was, no, I don't. I'll tell you what. If you legit, one of you, put your hands in my mouth. Right, and when you let me go, it'll all be good. But if you don't let me go, I'm eating his hand off. And Tyr, the only one of the gods that Fenrir actually trusted, agreed to do it. He took one for the team. He put his hand in Fenrir's mouth, and when Fenrir couldn't escape the magical ropes, he bit Tyr's hand off. But good guess who anyone who said Odin, because Odin, I believe, is the god of battle. But he has something to do with, Odin also has something to do with conflict, but Tyr, where we get Tuesday from. So Tuesday is Tyr's day, Wednesday is Woden's day, Monday's the moon's day, of course, Tuesday's Tyr's day, Wednesday's Woden's day. Woden is the name that Saxon pagans gave to Odin. Basically the same god, but it was Woden over here and Odin over in Scandinavia. Thursday, of course, is Thor's day. Friday is Freya's day, who's one of the Vanir gods. Actually became one of the Aesir gods by being so interacted with the Aesir pantheon. I won't go into the Vanir versus the Aesir, long story. And then Saturday is Saturn's day. And Sunday's the Sun's day, and that's where we get our days of the week from. Where you get the box, says Papa H. It came with the first release of the Odin. If you got the Odin from the Royal Mint, that came with the box. And as X20 pointed out, it's not 1 bar per box; it's 1 box per collection. I call Tuesday T-Day, why not? I love these tales, myths and legends. I do too, mate, I really do. Tyr is honourable combat and the original Isle Odin battle and war. My understanding is Tyr's god of war, mate. But Odin is the god of battle, like you say. Who is the Viking god of war? In Norse mythology, Tyr is primarily considered the god of war, law, justice and honour. He is also known for being one of the bravest and most valiant of the gods, while Odin is also associated with war and is the All-Father who leads the warriors to Valhalla. Tyr is specifically linked to the martial aspects of law and justice. So like I say, Tyr is the god of war, and always predominantly considered to be the god of war. But like I said before, Odin is associated with battle, and he is the god who collects the little army in Valhalla. But yeah, no. What do you think they will release for the latest Myths and Legends series as Bunk and Proofs? Beowulf, I'd be surprised if it didn't. It's money to be made, isn't it? So I'd be really, really surprised if it didn't. They've done all the other ones, and they did the bullying first on the Robin Hood way before they did the Proof and the Bunk. So I would think that they did. You didn't get it from the Royal Mint, Papa. Yeah. So if you had to get. By the way, hey Cobra, fantastic to see you here, mate. Thank you for joining us. So you had to get the Royal Mint version, which came in this assay, not the one that was in collaboration with the Germanium Mint. So I got the Royal Mint one, and I just kind of prefer their packaging. But you know, it's probably bit more expensive than the other version. But yeah, you had to buy the actual Royal Mint one. I'm certainly not jumping. I'm very, very far away. But thank you very much. Do you think? Yeah, we've done that one. Tyr is usually associated. He is also associated with justice, as we just said. Honour, justice, and war. Hey Tech, William BBA, Kobe saying he's a Lowe's. Fantastic. I managed to get the Odin antique thanks to someone in the community. Yeah, all right, Tech. All right, well done. Well done to you. Couldn't get it for the life of me, could I? Couldn't get the Odin antique, couldn't get the Thor antique. By the time I got on the website, it sold out. Then we put some more back on the website. Didn't get them in time. Look, no, I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter, Tech. No, well done, mate, for getting it. Well done to you, mate. Good work, because they've gone up stupid money, worth like a couple £100 now for the antique Odin, and the Thor, I can only imagine, is going to do something very similar with its minute mintage of 500 pieces. They're going to be very difficult to get, and it's going to put the price upon them. So well done to that. Right, another question for the groin coin before we go over to the duck races. What should we do? How many releases have we had in the annual Perth Mint Dragon coin bar series? That's the question, guys. First one gets 10 groin coins. First one to answer. Oh, well done, Cobra. Well done, Cobra. Yeah, Cobra with the first one with 7. Divinity were just off with 6, unfortunately. We're up to 7 bars now. But Cobra got in there with 10, with the right answer of 7, earning himself 7 of the growniest coins. Ned says 32. I love it. No, that's the 𝗂𝗂𝗃. Well, 𝗂𝗂𝗃 is about that. What's 20, 36 or something on the 𝗂𝗂𝗃 now? 35, is it? 35 maybe. I must be such a you miss me. Oh, yeah, I thought that would come out wrong, so we'll probably see that again in a second. Silverpunk said he could antique your silver bar. Silverpunk can get the hell out of here with my antique silver bar. 42, it was a tough assignment. I'm not sure what that is. But, I think we can squeeze one more question in for the groin coin before let's have a look. Okay, right. First person to name what Cobra Stacker has donated for this week's duck race. Full detail. It's got to be what it is and what it is. First one and who it's showing. First one to say that gets it. Darth Vader bar. Yeah, but what is it? It needs to be one message. Vader Beska bar. I have Darth Vader bar Beska. Yeah, I'll get Punk. Silverpunk, I'll get you. Silverpunk, well done to you, mate. Well done. And once again, a massive, huge thank you to Cobra for donating that. And if you haven't checked his channel out already, get yourself over there. What are you playing at? There's a link in the description. Go and check it out. I withdraw my hello to you coin. You still beefing. You're still beefing. I love it. It does make me laugh. Right, guys, that's enough stalling right now. Let's get over to the duck race. We've got rigged coming through already. Get out of here with your rigged comments. Right, 77 people in the race this week. Long live the Empire, says Jack Chastain. I love it. Good luck, people from Divinia. Right, Cobra. Give me a time between 1 and 2 minutes, mate. Deface you, send him to Cobra, because you donated the basketball. If you're still there, mate, give us a time between 1 and 2 minutes, buddy. 1 minute 10 from Cobra. 1 minute and 10. There we go. Right. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. 76% TSC. Well, it's not, because it's not 1 in 7, because that would 1 in 77 would be your chance of winning just this race, dude. Right? But you're saying, what are the chances of you winning 2 in a row? So then you've got to take into account last week's race and how many people were in that to give you the percentage of what the chances of winning 2 in a row, which is the question you asked. If you ask what are your chances of winning this week, it's 1 in 77, but then the percentage and the chance changes. It's like the question, isn't it? You know, we've got 3 doors here. Behind one's a Lamborghini, behind two's nothing. Contestant chooses door number 1. He opens it up. He then goes and opens that up and says, no, he opens one of the other doors and says, right, so door number 3 hasn't got the Lamborghini. Are you still sticking with door number 1, or do you want to go to door number 2? Well, you should change, because mathematically your percentage chance gets a lot bigger. It goes from being 1 in 33% to 1 in a 66% chance. So, you know, when you look into variables like that, I've not asked yet. I've not asked. Come on, 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗵𝗿, move on. No. I'm explaining mathematical equation and percentage chance to you all here. Right, first one to give me a number starting from now. Go on. Give me your shuffles. None of them counted. I didn't say go. There you go. Well done, 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗺𝗃. 𝗕𝘂𝗃 with his 2. There you go. 1 and 2. There you go, guys. Right, I haven't got anyone here. Monty Hall is alive and well. Love it. Right, there's no one here, so I'm going to do the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Let's get this race on the go. There we go, guys. Who's this? 𝗬𝗁𝗔 Precious Metals, duck number 75, in the lead right now. Zigzag Duck. Who else? We've got Pub Sociology as Viking Duck. We've also got Freaking Awesome, who is freaking awesome, may I say. But no, it's not Pub Sociology anymore. We're coming down to 50 seconds left on the card. Timer, we've got Canadian Silver Stacker CSS, we've got Disco Mike, loving to see you up there, mate. Silver Nuggies up there, Steve Davis, another fantastic chap, is up there. Bo Collect Coins is up there, as well as Princess Duck. 39 seconds left on the timer. Where is this going to go? Gold Silver Hunter, he's trying to get himself another win. You've had enough, the GSHs. Get back out there, get to the back, come on. Last 30 seconds, Queen Nessie storming to the front, coming up to our all-important 20-second mark in 4 seconds' time. It's currently Louise Wawa. Come on, Louise, can you take it? 20 seconds, this is what I mean. They're all forced to the back right now, and we're going to find out very soon who's going to take this duck race now. It's now Ian Atterbury. He's a fantastic guy, but it's all changes now. We're coming down to the last 5 seconds. Who's going to make a break for it? Who's this? Is it going to be Robot Toaster? It looks like it's going to be. It's Robot Toaster. Well done, Toaster, my friend. Well done to you, Robot. Well done to you. Robot Toaster is tonight's winner of the fantastic duck race bundle. Let me change over to the studio and let me shut the duck up. There we go. Right, duck race winners list. Here we go. Let's get you added there. So this is on the free race. We have I haven't forgotten already. Who it was. It was Robot Toaster, that's who it was. Robot Toaster. I forgot for a second there. Genuinely, it slipped my mind. There we go. Robot Toaster. So tomorrow night we're going to find out who's going to be the next winner and the gold duck race, which is going to be up for this beautiful silver proof right here with sticky foot. And you've also got an 1887 Queen Victoria Golden Jubilee shilling right there. Beautiful, beautiful coin. It really is. So that's going to be won by somebody tomorrow night. And then next Saturday, we've got the normal free duck race. And we've also got the members only duck race as well. So a lot of duck races coming up over the next couple of weeks. But congratulations to you, Robot Toast, on that one. Well, 𝗀𝗵𝗃 says he'll chuck it in your box, mate, for the best 𝗃𝗀𝗃. I'll send, if you can DM me your address on Stacker Social, I'll send the bundle I've got straight out to you, and then whenever you get your box from 𝗀𝗵𝗃, yeah, the other piece from there. But thank you again for 𝗀𝗵𝗃. Massively generous of you, mate. It really, really was. Let's have a look. Can you please explain in more detail the chance of winning, please? Right, so for X20s, what you've got to remember is you're looking at variables here, so it can't just look into the stats of this week. You've got to look at all variables. So if you look at the stats of last week, what we'll see is you had actually 54 people. So what you've got to do... Where can I find the Odin in that packet? It would have to be off of Raw Mint, mate, and they had them available until recently. So let me see if they're still in there, mate. Let me see if they're still there. 1 second. No, I don't think so, mate. No, they had them in stock till recently, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it now. That's 4. We've got 10 odds, but I don't think we've got the 1 odds in stock anymore, mate. So it would probably, if you're not ready in stock, you're going to look at secondary market, mate. Yeah, they're out of stock with the Odin at Raw Mint. So at the moment, it's only available on the secondary market in the Raw Mint packaging, mate. Guys, look out for Sunday, Stacking with Craven, a new live with myself. Well, unless you're a gold member, don't forget, last Sunday of every month is the Gold Elite members live stream. So please do come and join us and check out if you're lucky enough to win the silver proof and 1887 shilling right there. 𝗀𝗵𝗃. And also, just want to remind people, if you are looking to advertise videos on Stacker Social, the room to do that is the share room. That room is specifically designed for people to share videos and live streams, etc., or in the main Stacker Social chat. Yeah, if you can make sure you use the share room, that would be very much appreciated. Really enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you for making me feel. Oh, Cal, I'm so happy to hear that. That's what it's about over here, my friend. It really is. Coming soon, Barry. Do you have the 4x yet? 𝗀𝗵𝗃 will get it in. 𝗀𝗵𝗃 will have it in. Of course he will. Of course he will. If it wasn't for that, I'm getting the ones from the Royal Mint with the fancy pants, card. I'd have got mine off 𝗀𝗵𝗃. I would have done his. Fantastic guy. He does fantastic items at fantastic prices. Please, 𝗀𝗵𝗃 in the dark packaging. That's gone over my head. That has. Rub salt in the wounds. I have now 4. Tech, get out of here. Has Tech got any groin coin I can tech off him? Has he got any I can tech off him? That's it. I don't know for you, Tech. You're lucky you haven't got any groin coin. Or if you did, I'd have took them off you. I would. The chance of winning 2 duck races in a row is 5,925. I would take your word for that, Davinia. Yes, Papa, we'll sort it next Friday with you. Awesome. Now I got the Monty Python in my head. I love you still, Monty Python. Great live again, TSE says Jumping. Oh, thank you very much, Jumping. I really do appreciate that, mate. Right, let's have a look. We've been missing loads of stuff in Stack Chat Interact. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. Let's have a look. Got some Dragon Ball. Nemo's put some Dragon Ball in there. I love that. There we go. Even Hall, have a cracking night from Nemo. Love it, Nemo. And we've got Goku right there going Super Saiyan. Adult ED shift. Not sure what that means, resurgent. Miss it, to be honest. In academia now, send students on the MACD run at 3 in the morning. Love it, love it. Are you in a hospital then, resurgent? Is it student nurses or student doctors you're sending out? Way ahead of you. Have a 3rd year student tonight. Love having an OBS monkey. I love this. I love this. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. Everyone gets a bonus. Given the God is infinite and the universe is also infinite, would you like a toasted tea cake? That's the toaster from Red Dwarf. That's got artificial intelligence. I love that little guy. He comes back from time to time. And bye, punk. Bye. Not having. Leave those Viking bars alone, you bugger. Finally sent off for it for grading. Oh, good luck to you. Good luck to you, Tech, mate. I hope it comes back nice. And then ''Ds got some, Monty Python going off right there. Absolutely love it, guys. I love that. Sound cut out there. I wasn't expecting to play sound. Oh, my sound. I shouldn't have done. I do apologise if it did. 𝗀𝗵𝗃, do you have the 4-bar in germanium packaging as well? I think he said he'll be getting it in soon, my friend. I'm sorry for sound cut out, my friends. I do apologise about that. Should hopefully be all right. I have a student with me most of the time. I forgot what to do now. I love it. Right then, guys, we'll have a little bit of a chat and then we'll end things off tonight. As I say, I've got another live stream to do tomorrow and I've got another live stream to do on Monday for the auction. So busy guy at the moment. I'm working 7 days a week as well. I've got no time, so I want to get some sleep. The king, here we go. The king of the cobras hereby challenges Stack Collector to a duel. Here we go, guys. It's just got a lot more excited. Right, by order of the Cobra Stacker, we have a duel. Let's do this, buddy. Let's do this. What's the rules this week? What's the rules this week? With 4-bar is the lowest mintage. 4 is 60,000 with 4, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Let me just double check. 60,000 on the 4-bar. Yeah, 60,000. Antique, mate. Which 4-bar is the lowest mintage. So you got 60,000 on the standard. 500 on the antiqued, the 10 Oz is 7,000, and the what else we got? Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? I don't know if we've done a kilo or anything, but 10 Oz is 7,000, 1 ounce standard is 60,000, and the 1 ounce antiqued is 500, and that's why they get the silly premium to them. Live stream tomorrow. Yes, it's for the gold members. I do I live stream once a month. But it's just for the gold members of the channel, and we do an extra little duck race giveaway for those gold members. But you have to be a gold member for that. So if you're not a gold member, then you won't be available to everyone else, unfortunately. But I'll be back next Saturday, same time. I'm thinking, lol, I like it. All right, you think away ahead, mate, and we'll get something. Brace to your seat. 100%. I'm braced. I am braced for this. An antique Odin on eBay is going for over 800 quid. Last time I saw them, we were going for about the 200 mark. Yes, but we were talking about the 4-bar, mate. We weren't talking about the Spitfire bar, mate. He was asking which of the 4-bar has the lowest mintage, buddy. Jumpy's just said the 10 ounce Spitfire is 750 mintage on it, but same as I say, that's not what we were looking for there, buddy. What's we got? For TSC only, how many Star Wars trading coins boxes were released in the last release? Get it correct and I will donate something to next week's duck race. Get it wrong and I will win your groin coin. Oh, God. Oh. So is this how many? So yeah, how many trading coin boxes were released? David, no, nobody else. This is for me only. Don't, no cheating, no cheating. Stop it, guys. Right, I can't look at the chat. I don't think it could be. I don't think it could be that low anyway. I assumed you would. I don't think it could be that low. I'm just trying to think. So, 10,000. I'm going to go with 10,000. I'm pulling a number out of my arse here. So, yeah. Let us know how wrong I got that. Yeah. Wait, just waiting on Cobra now. I've said 10k, mate, 10,000. We'll see. I reckon I'm giving Cobra a groin coin here. I think he's gonna get 50 groin coin out of me. 5,000. Oh, he says a small donation will be made. What a guy! What a guy! There you go. You've got the growing coin. You've got the growing coin there, buddy. Well done. Well done to you. It wasn't that far off. Oh yeah, well, you said same as me, 10,000. Now yeah. Well, twice as many, but yeah. I was thinking 5,000. I thought 5,000 would be a bit too low, so I went with 10,000. I thought it'd be a round number, but oh well. That's an oddly specific number. A lot of the times we'll do 10 too many, just in case you have any problems and we need to release them. And you see that on the Royal Mint a lot. Like we'll have a limited release of 5,000, but you'll have a limited mintage of 5,010. It is quite common. But well done, 𝗀𝗂𝗧, you got me on that one. And if you're interested to see what it is he's going to be putting in, I'm getting there, buddy. It's this beautiful colorized Pac-Man piece right there. Absolutely stunning little piece. So 𝗀𝗂𝗧, what a guy. Thank you so very much, my friend. Don't forget to thank him. This is the 3rd week in a row he's donated something truly wonderful to the duck racers, guys. This week it's the colorized Darth Vader basketball. Last week was the golden eagle high relief bar, and this week is for next week is going to be Pac-Man. So King Cobra, all hail King Cobra, like they're saying in the chat. What an absolute fantastic guy. What a fantastic guy. So well done to you, mate. Well done to you. King Cobra had 10% of the allocation. I think he had more than that, mate. He had more, something like 50% of the allocation. You know what I mean? Right, and guys, it's nearly 9:30, so let's move away. Let's move away from stacking and collecting for a little while as we end the live stream, because. Oh, well done. Excited, bought my first item on 𝗀𝗂𝗧 last night. Oh, fantastic. 𝗀𝗂𝗧's a great guy. You know, when it comes to bullying, your newer stuff, your collectibles and your bullying, head on to 𝗀𝗂𝗧. If you like your pre-decimal and your more vintage pieces, come and see me. That's all you need, really, isn't it? That's all you need. But no, seriously, with bullying and collectibles, 𝗀𝗂𝗧 is your man. He'll sort you out. He's got only 45, but only 40. I only got 45 boxes, you know. They're only about 500 quid a box, you know. I love it, 𝗀𝗂𝗧. I love it. Right, so has anyone watched this latest season of Love, Death and Robots yet? What's your thoughts on it? I watched it last night. I thought it was quite good. I'm a fan of Love, Death and Robots. I've also recently watched Renfield. What's your opinions on that? I thought it was quite interesting. And the other one, what was the other one I watched and I wanted your opinion on? Oh, that's it. I've just started watching. I've not finished it yet, but I've just started watching the TV series for The Mist. Now, no, I don't have a TV license either, Davinia. These are all available on Netflix, which is where I watch them. Because like you, I don't have a TV license. I haven't had a TV license in about 10 years. But at the moment, you don't need one for watching Netflix unless it's live. The government are actually trying to get Netflix included in the TV licensing, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. You know, you pay Netflix to have Netflix. You know, that's where they get the money. Yeah, I started watching the TV series for The Mist, and I think, I love it too, 𝗖𝗍. Now, I don't know if you're about. I only watch Korean dramas and films. The Korean stuff. I've been hooked on some of the Korean stuff recently, Magsy. Like, have you seen is it Ginseng Monster? Yeah, that one's really good. I think we brought out a new series for that. And there's a few of the Korean series as I'm really getting into. I think there's some fantastic television coming out of Korea. But The Mist, I don't want to ruin it. I'm not going to mention anything for 𝗖𝗍 because I don't know if you're aware. But if anyone has watched The Mist, the whole series, and you know you think I've got a surprise coming out in store for me, don't worry, because I've watched the film and I'm aware of the book by Stephen King, and I'm expecting a truly, truly horrific ending. If it's anything like the film, now up to yet, it's been nothing like the film. The film's completely different. Obviously, there's a lot of similarities. You've got The Mist and you've got the things in The Mist, but you know, the film, they were pretty much all of them were in it was more of a department store, a bit more like an Asda or a Tesco's, whereas in TV series there's some of them that are in a mall, little bit different but very similar, you know, department store, mall, but the film, the ending, wow, got me that did when I watched that film. So I'm prepared for the ending, but it looks really, really good. It really does look good. Spoiler alert. No, I'm not giving no spoilers. Oh, you meant Love, Death and Robots. Yeah, fair enough. That's I'm loving that as well. I big fan of Love, Death and Robots, all 3 series. If you've not watched it yet, if you're a fan of Love, Death and Robots, there's another one on Netflix called Oats Studio. Very similar. It's an anthology. It's like loads of different, different people has made every episode. Very much like Love, Death and Robots, but it's called Oats Studio, and that's really good as well. House with Hugh Laurie. I used to watch that. It's a fantastic series. It really is. Really, I love House. I do. I haven't watched it in ages, but I should go back and rewatch it. But yeah, that's what I've watched recently. I'm in the midst of watching The Mist, which I'm going to get back to watching very soon. I've watched Renfield. Thought that was good. I actually thought, for some reason, I thought Renfield was a TV series. I don't know why. And then I saw it on Netflix last night, and it was a movie, and I thought, wow, if it's only a movie, I'll just watch it. But I thought, I watched that, Love, Death and Robots, and I was happy with all of them. I really was. I went to Switzerland to where it was filmed, the piano scene. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, 𝗪. What was filmed in Switzerland? Sorry, mate. Let me know. I think I've missed it there. I couldn't get into House. I did. I loved it. I really loved it. I don't think I watched all of it because obviously it went on for quite a while. And then lifestyle got in the way, and I just fell behind on it and never got caught up. But I really did used to enjoy watching it. The 𝗂𝗏 one was the best. Is that for Love, Death and Robots? Which one's that? The 𝗂𝗏 one. I can't think of that one. Give me a bit more info, BBA. It'll remind me. As soon as I click, I'll remember it all, but I can't, I've watched, the short episodes, I've only watched them once yet. I'll probably go back and watch them again. I'll have to watch it again, 𝗪. I got my wife into it, so 𝗪, I only watch conspiracy theory videos. Have you ever watched, one of my favourites used to be 𝗵𝗁𝗀? This chapter or that chapter? It's a guy, he has a green screen behind him, all black, and he just tells about, it's not really conspiracy theories, that's more true crime. So conspiracy theories, what files? The 𝗫-Files, brilliant show. I know Silverpunk watches that, and a few of the other guys who comes into the chat, they watch it as well. But if you love conspiracy theories and that kind of thing, the 𝗫-Files is one of the best channels to watch. Really good production value. It's like you're watching something from telly, etc. Congrats, 𝗕𝗏, on your purchase. Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what you purchased, 𝗕𝗏, but congrats. The 𝗂𝗏 one was great, BBA. What 𝗂𝗏 one? I don't know what you mean, guys. I'm feeling all left out. Tell me. 𝗫-Files is awesome, says 𝗬𝗫𝑥is. It really is. It really is. I bought a mobile shop today. Thanks. Oh, fantastic. Got yourself a mobile shop. What's that? Like a trailer or something? Like a bit like what you see with the burger stores, or is it like a bus or something? Do let us know. But very well done to you on that one, 𝗕𝗏. Very well done. I'm back. Boom. Mrs. wants to start stacking as long as I buy her silver, says Benson. I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. Welcome back, Benson. Absolutely. Oh, nice one, 𝗕𝗏. Yeah, absolutely. Got a lot of hellos to Benson coming out there. Fantastic to see. We're probably going to wind it down in the next few minutes. I think 9:30 is a good time to end, isn't it? I'm just surprised my Henry Whittaker's lasted till this long. I know I haven't been smoking much tonight, but normally I get through the Henry Wintermans in the first hour. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Henry Wintermans. It's just all I can get available in single cigars near me. But thanks to 𝗪, of course. I'm not going to be on the singles next week because I've got the Hamlets and the classics, the Castellar classics here. So, dude, thank you so much once again for that, and thank you very much for 𝗕𝗏's and Jack Stack sending your poker chips across. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it, mate. I really, really can't. I bought, we did that one. Where there is a tiny civilization living and evolving in a couple's freezer. That's not this series, is it? It rings a bell, but it's not this series. I'm sure it's not. I think I remember that from like a previous series, but it's yeah. Got a lot of hellos coming through. All good here, Benson, says Danny. Fantastic. I watch 𝗕𝗂𝘁𝗺𝗵𝗿 Rambo. Okay. Not sure what that means. I think season 1, yeah, I need to go back and watch season 1. It's been a while. It has been a while. I can't remember a lot of the episodes from season 1, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, I'll go back and watch that. But yeah, they're all really, really cool like that. They're really mad ideas. Like one of them last night was a couple bought a new like AI robot to help with housework, and it turns out the robot can understand the cat, and the cat is out for world domination, and the robot likes the cat better than the people, so it teams up with the cat to actually kill the couple in a house fire. It's quite horrific, but they're funny as well. They are funny. And I highly recommend anyone watching Love, Death or Robots who hasn't watched it yet. But same as I say, I'm on the mist at the moment, and I'm looking forward to getting back to that after the stack chat tonight, guys. But it's been a lot of fun. We've even had 𝗵𝗿𝗃 come in and join. I always like it when 𝗵𝗿𝗃 can pop in. He's a super nice guy, he really is. And don't forget, guys, if you haven't subbed to him yet, get on over and give him a sub. He's only he's 20 away from 75k. What an achievement that is. Do you like the series Spartacus? It started in 2010. I think it's massively underrated. Never really got into it. I watched a couple of his episodes back in 2010 when it first came out. But I just didn't have a lot of time to watch telly back then, and I'd never really got into it, so it might be worth getting into. I do like that kind of thing. I keep trying to get into Barbarians on Netflix, but every time I put an episode of Barbarians on, I'll sit there and I think, well, might as well just be watching Last Kingdom, aren't I, really? You know, if I'm going to watch this, I'll bang Last Kingdom back on, because I love Last Kingdom. Last Kingdom's my favourite. You know, for me, it's Last Kingdom, Viking Valhalla, then Vikings in that order. So Last Kingdom's number 1, Viking Valhalla number 2, and Vikings number 3. But 3 fantastic shows. And although they're not, like Vikings and Vikings Valhalla, they are made by the same people. Last Kingdom isn't. They really go very well as a trilogy. So you watch Vikings, that's the story of Ragnar Lothbrok, the sacking of Lindisfarne, the early invasion of England through the Danes and the Scandinavians. Then Last Kingdom is the time of Alfred the Great, going up until his grandson Ethelstan, who was the first king of England. But Last Kingdom is told from the Saxons, the Anglo-Saxons point of view, where Vikings and Valhalla is told from the Scandinavian point of view. But they really perfectly follow on. So you've got the early, middle, and then Vikings Valhalla. It covers like the Varangian gods as part of the Holy Roman Empire and that kind of thing, which is way down the line. But very, very good series. I'm Vikings Valhalla series 1 currently. Fantastic series. Like, the thing about all of them is they need to be taken as a pinch of salt historically. Like, they'll reference real people and real events, but they mix the hell out of the time frame. It's like in Vikings, the first series, they had Rollo the Walker, who was famous for being the first Duke of Normandy. He was christened Rollo. So his original name was Rolf the Walker, and he was christened Rollo when he became the Duke of Normandy. They had him as a brother of Ragnar Lothbrok, who they had Ragnar Lothbrok sacking both Lindisfarne and Paris when I think there's like an 80-year gap between them or something like that. It was quite, they mixed the actual history up quite a lot. If you could have a custom piece, any metal, with a Viking design, what would you go for? Oh my God, what a question is that, Craven? What a fantastic question is that? Yes, BBA, Robin Hood is from Nottingham. We all know. Any metal would be gold for value. I love, I prefer the look of silver, but, gold's worth its weight in gold, isn't it? You know what I mean? So probably gold, or maybe silver with some gold inlay in it or something like that, or gold gilded silver, something like that. What I'd want done, that's interesting. Should I go should I go for more historic or more mythologic? Because there's some fantastic stories through Viking mythology, but then again there's some fantastic stories through Scandinavian history as well. I'd possibly have something depicting Ðorkell the Tall fighting against King Svein Forkbeard with London. He fought against his own kind. He sided with the Saxons in London and fought against King Svein, who was the Forkbeard, who was the father of King Canute, who was he was the king of England and ruler of the North Sea Empire. He was king of Denmark, Norway, and England. And King Canute did, he did a lot. Basically, it came after the St. Brice's Day massacre, where King Ethelred at the time, basically, there was a whole area of England that was known as Danelaw, and it was all against the east coast, right? So like going up from Northumberland down, all the way down into Mercia, the five boroughs, etc. And that was basically ruled by the Danes, and it was called Danelaw. And it was divided by Watling Street. Watling Street divided Danelaw and Saxon England, whether it be Mercia, Wessex, etc. And Ethelred basically butchered man, woman, and child throughout Danelaw, and it basically led to us getting completely invaded, and we accepted King Canute as our King of England. He took the throne from Edward Ironside, I do believe it was. Pretty sure it was Edward Ironside. He took the throne from. Fantastic. One of we had a few more Viking kings, but the last ever Viking king was a guy named Harold Hardrada. And he died on the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066. Not to be mistaken with the Battle of Hastings. This happened literally just before the Battle of Hastings. So Harold Hardrada invaded England with a claim to the throne. And he did have a legitimate claim to the throne, but the problem was a lot of people did. So then he came in and laid claim to the throne. The problem with that is Harold Godwinson, he had a beef with one of his family, so he had to go up north. He had to fight a battle up north. He then had to march all the way down south to meet Harold Hardrada at Stamford Bridge. Defeated Harold Hardrada at Stamford Bridge. Harold Hardrada got an arrow to the neck, and then Harold Godwinson had to go all the way down to. It wasn't quite Hastings. I think we were about 11 miles away from Hastings. But then Harold Godwinson faced William the Conqueror at Hastings, and then that's when he got, famously the arrow in the eye through the Beale Tapestry. And Harold Hardrada, who died on Stamford Bridge in 1066, was the last ever Viking king. And it's a period of history I absolutely love. I love talking about it as well, as boring as it may be for some people. I've sent you a message on SS with a cigar website. Oh, thank you, 𝗖𝗺, mate. I know 𝗖𝗺 knows his cigars. I appreciate that. I saw some online recently that I really like. Let's see if we've got any in here. They had a really cool name. I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's some. We've got some nice cigars here. Let's have a look. I need to get. I'm probably gonna buy myself a box of nice cigars. But thank you, 𝗖𝗺, mate. I really appreciate that. What else we got here? Let's have a look. Sorry if I've missed any of the chats, guys. 𝗕cy, mate, you talk like you were there. I wish I was, Luke. I wish I was, mate. It's my favourite period of history. It really is. It led to what is now Britain. So, you had the Britons, and they were invaded by the Romans, and then the Romans pulled out around 300, 400 AD, and then after that, that's when the Anglo-Saxons, you had the Angles, the Saxons and the Jutes. They came along and then they invaded. That's the period of history where you get the Arthurian tales. So King Arthur, who united Britain against the Saxon invaders. And I love the way history repeats itself, because the Saxon invaders came across, they took over England. But Saxony is North Germany. Saxony is it. And it was the same people that went from the Germanic tribes, migrated northwards, settled in places like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Faroe Isles, Iceland, etc. They descended from the same people as invaded England through the Saxon invasion, but then obviously during the 800s, or 793, I think, was the sacking of Lindisfarne, and then basically history repeated itself, and the Saxons had turned to Christianity by that time, and the Scandinavians were the heathenistic invaders, and I just find it massively fascinating. I really do. William the Conqueror divided up England and gave it to his mates and taxed the people. I mean, there was different dukes, but that was always the case. It was England was more united under William the Conqueror than it had been previously, where you had completely different kingdoms. Like at one point, you had the Kingdom of Mercia, the Kingdom of Wessex, the Kingdom of Northumbria. Kent was a minor kingdom. East Anglia was a kingdom itself as well. Essex, so you had at one point England was literally just divided with loads of minor kingdoms, but William the Conqueror was the king of Britain, so he was king over everyone, and then you had dukes and different lords that would look after different pieces of land. The worst thing William the Conqueror did was the harrowing of the North. That was truly horrific, what he did with the harrowing of the North. It was very similar to the St. Brice's Day massacre, but he went up to Scotland and basically decimated. He killed everyone he could find. It was truly awful. It really was. But you're right in the sense that he divided up England. But all of those rulers below him had to bow to him as a vassal lord to King William. A Turkish film, I think it's called 1414, amazing historical film. I'll double check the film. That sounds interesting. Made a video narrating the history of Vikings. I would absolutely love it. Your stuff. I've been thinking of doing it, Craven. I've been thinking of doing it, but it would have to be a different channel. I ain't got enough time for this channel half the time. You know what I mean? So it would be fun. It would be fun to do. So look, don't blame you leaving Numis. Oh well, fair enough then. Fair enough. Okay, I get you. I get what you mean, fair enough. I thought Numis was saying she was leaving the chat, and Spencer was saying, I don't blame you. I was like, oh, fair enough. Fair enough. William was pure evil, says Numis. I mean, you look at the harrowing of the North, and it'd be difficult to argue otherwise with that, wouldn't it? I mean, it would be very difficult to argue over that. The harrowing of the North was a truly evil act. It was truly evil. It was, man, woman, and child. Absolutely, just entire towns, villages, just razed to the ground. It was awful. It really was. I mean, he will be testing us for next week. This is it, guys. I will test you on things like this. I will, for sure. Don't get it wrong. I'll do a test on something we've discussed already. That's crazy. Numis Minotta. We all know Stonehenge was built by the aliens. No, I'd love to know who built Stonehenge. I would love to know. That's one of the mysteries, and how they built it again is another huge mystery. Setting us homework in a minute. Well, you don't get homework, but I will quiz you on it in next week's live stream. But you will get to earn groin coin from it. Where does Asterix fit into all this? He fits right next to what's his name? The big guy who fell into the potion. What was his name? His mate. His mate. But they were Germanic tribes, weren't they? So I think they would have been more like when the Saxons were used to be more pagan before they became Christianized. But yeah, I used to love that when I was a kid. Asterix and Obelix, that's it. Asterix and Obelix. Obelix, says Kobe. Yeah, absolutely. 𝗖𝗍 has got it in there first. You know what, 𝗖𝗍 is 10 groin coin. You got it first. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Are you already on the board? Yes, you are. There you go. Asterix and Obelix, that's it. It got me when I found out Stonehenge was rebuilt back in the 60s or around then. All stones moved out and unconcreted back in. Is that true? I didn't know that, if that's true. You know, I could be very well be news to me, mate. I mean, that would be shocking. So look, yes, some stones at Stonehenge were indeed moved and secured in the 1960s, specifically 1964. The final phase of restoration involved securing stones in concrete, including 3 in the outer circle and the great 𝗕𝘂𝗀𝗏. Okay, so a lot of it would have been there already, and it was a restoration where they moved some back into place and concrete them in place. Fair enough. I would, you know, leave it as it would have been cool if it left it as a stand for me. But thank you, Luke. That's something I never knew, mate. So thank you very much for letting me know that. In old medieval tapestry, Stonehenge was square. Make of it what you will. Well, could that be limitations to the sewing abilities of the time, or is it a truer depiction of the shape of Stonehenge? Who knows? Because if you look at some medieval tapestries, you know, a lot of the artwork done in medieval times looks like it was done by a 5-year-old today. You know what I mean? The technology they had to use, the paint, the pigments they had available to them, very rudimentary, wasn't it? So who knows? But very interesting, mate. Thank you. Yes, there is. Benson. There is another henge close to Stonehenge. I can't recall the name of it right now. There's also a wooden henge close to Stonehenge. There's stone circles all over the UK, there really is, but you're right, there is another one that's not too far away from it. But then again, isn't it believed that Stonehenge is part of a much larger complex, which it could very well be. I know one of the stone, recently near me, one of the stone circles is known as the Nine Ladies up in Stanton Moor, and they've very recently discovered that is a central stone of what is a much larger complex that could go to miles out in circumference. So it's also believed that these what we see as this site could be just a part of something that's much bigger. Just crap painters in Vendée, says Punk. Well, there's a little bit of that to it, mate. There's a little bit of that to it, is what I'm saying. So look, is that Turkish film? Is it 𝗪? I'll look into that. I heard some say the ancients had technology that has been lost. 100% they did. 100%. Now, I'm not saying it's advanced technology, but 1,000,000% there's technology. I mean, I can name a few technologies that have been lost. Greek fire is one. We don't know how they made Greek fire. Original Damascus steel, not modern Damascus steel. We don't know how original Damascus steel was made. There's technologies that have been quite recently lost. Like what was is it Star Bright? I think was the material that we were going to look into using it for starships, etc. Because it could handle a lot more heat when re-entering orbit. The guy who invented that died, completely lost the technology. There was a way of coding digital information that either Philips or Panasonic were going to pay millions for. The guy who designed it died, and they never found the technology afterwards. So yeah, there's definitely been technologies that are lost to time. That much is 100% true. Now, just the Great Fire at the fire of the Great Library of Alexandria is believed to have set science back by 1,000 years. Just that one event is believed to have set science back by 1,000 years because there was so much information kept in that library that was lost during the fire. Or it wasn't actually one fire. It was a few fires. But the first fire was actually set accidentally by Julius Caesar, So Julius Caesar is responsible for putting technology back by 1,000 years. But yeah, without a shadow of doubt, there's definitely technologies out there that we don't, we've just been lost to time. The main, we might have gone down different paths and discovered different technologies that do the same thing, maybe even better, maybe worse. But you're 100% right there, Davinia. I used to live right next to Stonehenge. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The horses in some medieval artwork look like ponies. We've got huge. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Although there's not a lot of a difference between a pony and a horse, is it? Although horse species were a lot smaller back then as well. You've got to remember, there's been a lot of breeding, selective breeding, since we're talking 1,000 years ago, and natural evolution can take a long time, but selective breeding can happen very, very quickly, so yeah, horses are a lot bigger these days than they would have been back then. Roman and Egyptian concrete. Roman concrete, we've actually only just discovered. Now, that was a lost technology, but we've now very recently rediscovered how it works. So Roman concrete is basically self-repairing concrete. One of the things we've known for a while that they did differently is they didn't use fresh water for their concrete, they used salt water or seawater for the concrete. But the other thing we've recently discovered is within their concrete they had little pockets of lime in there. And what would happen is if the concrete cracked, water would be able to seep into the crack, it would react with the lime, and then the lime would actually seep into the crack, sealing it up. So we've actually just cracked Roman concrete. But for thousands of years, that was a mystery to science. It really was. Let's have a look. Just listen to the Joe Rogan with some Egyptian prof. Very interesting. Oh, it's so interesting. Ancient Egyptian technologies, etc. I've drove past Stonehenge about 30 times when going Winchester. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Winchester, funny enough, was at one point the capital of England. Not London. Before London, it was Winchester. Anti-grav tech for moving big stones. So what you're referring to there is acoustic levitation, and it's completely true science. We use it to this day. Now, you may have seen it when someone puts a speaker, and then you can you play the right frequency for the speaker, and you can put like a little ping pong ball above it, and it'll float. It'll float due to the resonant frequency of the speaker, and that's acoustic levitation. And it's believed that the ancient Egyptians may have cracked acoustic levitation, which helped them move the giant stones which they moved. It's based on absolute truth. Acoustic levitation is 100 million% a thing. We're looking more and more into it today. It is something science is currently studying, and Davina is right. It was people who believe that the ancient Egyptians had cracked acoustic levitation by a much more basic method. So basically by hitting metal bells and chanting at specific frequencies. It's considered to be pseudoscience at the moment, but it's based in reality at least. Stonehenge solar panels that got lost in time. I love that. I took English heritage all the way to Supreme Court over access to Stonehenge, and I lost the case. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, News Nutter. I am sorry to hear that, but I do think everyone should be able to access Stonehenge. I'm okay with people keeping an eye on it and making sure people aren't doing anything they shouldn't be doing. Extinction Rebellion with your orange paint. If you're lucky I wasn't down there that day, I'd have lost me rag with them. I'm not about that kind of thing. Throwing orange paint over Stonehenge, even if it's wash offable, I ain't got no time of day for that. But I do think people should be allowed open access to things like that. Why should anyone be able to own Stonehenge? You know what I mean? If you like Rogan, check Joe Rogan Experience, Dr. Sean Baker. I'm not sure if I've seen that one or not. When we used to be on YouTube, I used to watch them all, but when he came off YouTube, I kind of fell behind a bit. Even though I've got Spotify, I pay for Spotify, so I could listen to them. Going on about nutrition. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, if it's someone I'd listen to about nutrition, Joe Rogan's one of them, because, you know, is a fit guy for his age, isn't he? He keeps himself in very good shape, so he obviously nutrits himself well. Great history lesson tonight, TSC. Well, this is how we love to end the evenings over here. Either conspiracy corner or some historical facts and figures. My wife doesn't ask me to do the washing up. She uses acoustic levitation. I just find myself floating toward the sink with a sponge in hand, wondering what frequency still guilt operates on. I love it, resurgent. Absolutely brilliant. That really was. Something with pyramids, where power stations. That's very true. It's actually covered in one of the 𝗏 the show I was talking about earlier. One of the 𝗏 episodes covers the pyramid power station theory. Nobody knows what the pyramids were for. You know, it said that they were tombs, even though not a single mummified corpse of a human has ever been found in any of the pyramids. You know, so we honestly don't know. Cranky's here. Cranky, how you doing, my friend? Cranky, I've still got your Gothic flooring to send out to you, mate. I need to remind me to send that out to you, Cranky. I've had that for a little while now, buddy. I need to send that out, and yeah, I need to have a chat with you anyway. Very interesting. Whether or not it's right or not, I don't know, but it was a very interesting story. We had access in the 70s. What's that to, Magsy? I know you used to be able to walk up the pyramids back in the day, didn't you? Oh, that was fantastic. Are they not still on YouTube on the Joe Rogan Experience? The old ones kept them on, but I don't know if he kept. So at a point in time, at least, he stopped putting the new episodes on. You could only get them on Spotify when he made the swap over to Spotify. I hate the. Yeah, me too, Benson. Those fake Joe Rogan, they do my head in. They really do. Oh, you got a package for me too, Cranky? Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Yes, yeah, Vinny's just said the same thing. No evidence of human remains were ever found in the Great Pyramids, and that's true. That's true. No evidence of human remains was ever found. Now, there have been remains found. I think there was a mummified bat found in one, and I think maybe a cat in another one, but who knows? I mean, they could have just died in there, and like, you know, mummification can happen naturally. We've seen it a lot, but never once has any human remains ever been found in the pyramids, in the Great Pyramids. That much definitely is true. What about the giant mummy finger? What's that bad nerd? What are you talking about there? Really good, Cranky, thank you. I do hope your upcoming op goes well. Yes, me too.